Okay, so, hello and welcome to Warhammer 2 Total War. It's been a while since we've played this. Mostly, well, there was the Grim of the Grum update, which is out. And I've been playing that on my own time, and I've been waiting on mods to be updated as well in the meantime. Also, as a nice aspect, I have an SSD now, so this should be making, the load times quite a bit shorter. Well, it is making the load times quite a bit shorter, so that's nice. Anyway, I thought we would start a new campaign tonight.
We must preserve this world.
And out of the ball, I thought we'd go back to one which has had a bunch of updates in the meantime. And it was like, I think the second race which I actually played as. We're going to be playing as Halflings. Again. Last time I played as some dudes just south of the dwarves who got invaded by the Nords, I think. What was the last faction which I played as? Honestly, can't remember. I'm sorry. Oh, it was the Chaos Dwarves, was it? Or was there another one just after the Chaos Dwarves? Anyway, we're going to be playing as the guys that was just south of the dwarves. Grimgor. If you mean the if you mean like the Karazakarak, then south of them is Grimgor Ironhide. Well, that anyway. So, we'll be playing as Halflings. Been a while. There's been a lot of changes to them since I last played them. Get Imperial reinforcements, colleges of magic. Powerful but expensive mercenary units make up this unique and diverse roster. It's certainly one way to put it. They've got plus 10% diplomatic relations to dwarf men and elves, because everyone likes the Halflings. Income from industry plus 25%. Minus 25 diplomatic penalty with Avaland, because Marius Leekdorf hates us. Forces are resistant to chaos corruption. And income from trade tariffs plus 20%. Like a year ago or something. I've played this game, so your knowledge is limited. Can't remember when I played as the Halflings. Was it last year? It was sometime. The first faction I played as was Kislev. And they've got an update coming still, so let's play as the Halflings. The Halflings are a peaceful and rustic folk, known for their bountiful harvests and the cooking that follows. However, danger lurks around every corner of the old world. Rumours abound that the von Carsteins of Sylvania have risen again, and though they do not wish it, they must fight, not for the Empire, but for their homes, their family, their very survival. Yes, last time we played as the Halflings, we were able to kind of make the Halfling Empire. And then I made enemies with the Empire, and we were holding our own against them. Just. A bunch of scattered settlements all over the place. We were carried very heavily by an extremely strong economy, which just kept getting stronger the more lords I got. So it's a very nice side effect in that. That's no longer the case with the Halflings now. That's been changed, sadly. However, in its place, we have a bunch of new things. Including new units, new buildings, well, new buildings, some new researchers, and new units, some of which were just added recently. Yeah, look at that load time. Oh, it's so quick. So, I haven't actually played as a Halfling since I've had the update. I'm going to be exploring a lot of it since I haven't played them since I played them last. Halflings here are added by Ovian Lost Factions, done by Shaky Rivers. That's the mod. As a recap, I play Warhammer 2 Total War with quite a few mods. I have a video up on my YouTube channel which goes over all the mods I generally play with. I have added some mods since I did that video. Nothing overly major. they're mostly ones which add individual units here and there. I think one of them is Snotroms, which are snotlings on bouncing balls of poop, I believe. Or some kind of weird mushroom thing. Also a mod which adds to Chimerat for the Skaven, which is some horrible combination of a Hydra and just rat heads. Anyway, so here we are with
What does the Emperor bid?
Samwise Warfoot in Aishashatten, and we are surrounded. Well, Averheim is over here, Wordbad's up there, Sylvania is over there, and Von Carstein are down there. And you can already see quite a bit is different. We have new unit cards, which I haven't actually seen. We have the Master Cooks here. Axe Infantry, 36 in a squad. These are like buffing units. They're also anti-large because I have cleavers. And I have a magical aura with the Feasters coming, which gives plus 10 leadership and immune psychology for enemy units in range. I also believe now that they don't have a cap on how many you can recruit. I might be wrong on that. We have Wardens, which are like our sword infantry. One of the things which has changed since I last played them is that the Halflings used to have a 5% ward save across all of their units. That's no longer the case. Now, instead, they have this ability here, Tricksy Little Halflings, which is a constant augment, which, as we can see, gives them plus 8 melee defense and plus 4 armor-piercing weapon damage if they're losing melee combat. So, it just makes them a bit more durable when they're losing. And they no longer have expendable either. Oh, actually, okay, Wardens don't have expendable. Halfling Speed Militia do. They have 15% magic resistance. He's got 5% ward save still. Ogres with Deathblow, Halfling Rangers, Vanguard deployment, Stalk. As I was saying, the Wardens are like our Swordsmen. They've got 40 melee defense, which is quite a bit higher than the normal Swordsman unit for the Empire. I think they've only got like 20 something. 32. So yeah, 8 more. About 10 less melee attack. But, yeah, you know, more defensive than offensive. Spear Militia. Oh, they're spears. 15 bonus versus large. Do they have charge defense versus large? They do. Iron Forest, expendable. Again, tricksy little halflings. Resilience makes them immune to following type of attrition: Chaos Territory and Chaos Wastes. Okay, so we're not actually affected by Chaos Corruption. That's nice. Poor leadership, though. Yeah, 50. We're going to need the Master Cooks to help with that. Especially the immunity psychology, because we're going to get feared if we get attacked by undead. So the Master Cooks are going to help a lot with that. Ogres. They're our hard-hitting units. They've got low leadership as well. 50. 40 armor. 100 weapon strength. Death blow. They cause fear. Siege attackers. The Brutish Ogres are a powerful ally to have on the battlefield. That is, until they flee at the first sign of trouble. Again, though, with Master Chefs nearby, they'll be a bit more solid. Nice trade. In order to get the bonus, I need to lose. Losing shouldn't be too much of a problem. Halfling Rangers. I believe these are actually pretty good. I think they have crossbows. Oh, look at the new symbols which have been added since the last update. I haven't seen those. That's nice. This isn't with the beta or anything like that, so any issues which are currently a problem with weapon strength, not having the bonuses applied to, will actually still be a problem. Okay, we get the Elector Count State troops to recruit here. This is, I think, if we capture a settlement, we can gift it to the Empire, and in return they'll give us some units. We can get a unit of Pistoliers here at the moment. We also got some regiments of renown: Warfoot's Band, Lumpenkroups, Fighting Cocks, Kathleen Soup Tank, and Feastmaster Exiles. A unit of terror-causing ogres. Hailing from the Darklands, these ogres freed their halfling captives and escorted them back to the moot, where they now serve as guardians and are well fed in return. Pretty nice. I think we've actually seen... Have we seen the Kathleen Soup Tanks model? I might have seen a video of it being showed off, but it's got a new model that it last had. Looks very nice. What else? I have a mod which I forget what it's called, like progressive building icons active, because I think that was needed for another mod I have or had active at some point, so I've left it on. It just adds different icons for the different stages. All the buildings we can get. Get Shrine Sigma. I don't know whether we're supposed to be able to get that or not. I also have the Landmarks of the Old World mod active as well, so we're getting a bit of a double up here. Kind of. This one, I think it's added by the Landmarks of the Old World. This one's actually added by the Halflings. Or is by OV and Lost Factions. So we'll definitely be building this one, the Grand Cauldron. Unlocks technologies. Gives us some trade resources. Public order bonus, growth +5. All provinces, that's nice. +4 untainted. Provides a garrison of 2 ogres and 2 halfling rangers. Also unlocks recruitment of the Hotpot Chucker, Grand Cauldron Hotpot, Grand Cauldron Cooks, and ogres. It's very nice. These are actually unbreakable. 5 ward save. Hotpot Chucker. I think the Hotpot Catapult. I think one of them got a new model as well. Astute people will see that we've got a few new units here as well. Gipfeld Tobacco Bar. What's this? Halflings have long cultivated tobacco, producing the finest tobacco throughout the old world. Gipfeld was very much at the heart of this burgeoning industry. 500 income generated, 16 sacks of tobacco. This also might be added by Landmarks of the Old World. Buildings required a settlement tobacco plantation, or not, because that's, I think, added by OV and Lost Factions. I haven't played it without it, so I can't say strongly one way or the other. I'm sort of guessing on this. We have the Forest Shrine here, which was very useful last time because it gives us Tree Kin, Tree Men, and also Dryads. Also gives us our Wardens, Halfling Rangers, and Great Eagles. However, it does lower income from industry. But it gives more public order. Because we're like going away from industry and going more into nature. We have the training field, our barracks building. We get Halfling Spear Militia, Crossbow Militia. Oh, that's different from Rangers. Yeah, how are they different? Probably can't see. Nope. 125, 125, same upkeep. 1220, 1632. Okay, so the Rangers are more capable in combat. 22, 160, 22. 22, 120, 18. Okay, so Crossbow Militia have a weaker missile strength. Right, okay. 20 armor, 60 leadership, 50 leadership. 28, 33. Okay. Yeah, Rangers are just generally a bit better. Crossbow Militia. Halfling Militia, great weapons. Scythe Infantry. A pitchfork may not be made for war, but that is of no comfort to those on the receiving end. Oh, they're armor piercing 18. That's a new unit. What did he say? The crossbow was made for hunting and sports, but in times of peril, the defenders of the moot can't be picky. Yeah, normally the halflings would have bows, but there's no bow animations for dwarves, so they've got crossbows. You know, have to make concessions here and there. Master cooks. Anti-large. We get Empire captains. A chuck wagon up here. This is new. A chuck wagon makes some of its army's most important tactical decisions, including what to have for breakfast, when to have supper, and what amount of smoke leaf should be handed out to the troops. 250, apparently 3 entities in it. 70, I assume this is like the, oh, what's it called? The, Empire wagon thing, war wagon. Armor 70, leadership 60, speed 58, melee attack 20, melee defense 16, weapon strength 26, charge bonus 28, 15% missile resistance, 15% magic resistance, and courage, ammunition supplies. Ooh. Constant around self. Okay. It constantly replenishes ammunition around it? That's nice. Shoot faster, we have plenty more where that came from. Minus 10% reload skill. Okay. You keep one of these nearby, your units can just, like, effectively shoot forever. Equipment wagon. Constant, around self, plus 10% base weapon damage and plus 15 armor. Get your broken weapons fixed, your armor upgraded, or your hat patched. That's nice. Yeah, like 15 extra armor from having it nearby. I mean, units kind of need it. They've got 25 armor, so that will be 40 armor. What's an Empire's soldiers' armor? Again, 30. So that's actually a bit higher than with that unit nearby. Oh, we've also got the Bloodhounds here, which I think we saw last time. Dogs serve as companions for hunters and shepherds in peace times. In war, they are starved and then released in packs on vulnerable targets. Okay, they got Strider, Hunt, or Hide in forests. Low upkeep. 60 in a unit. Okay, yep, they're just like Chaos Warhounds and all that. Strider, since the last big patch has changed also, it means that they can move through trees, like, literally. So, you can just move them through a forest and the entities in the unit won't get bunched up behind the trees. What's this one here? Press Gained Thieves. While borrowing is a normal halfling custom, there are limits, as these poor fools have found out, forced into military service until their debt is repaid. Okay, 5% ward save. Vanguard deployment. It seems like the ward saves are kept only for the higher tier units. Stalk, expendable, tricksy little halflings as well, rowdy. They get +4 leadership and perfect vigor until the leadership is wavering. Okay. That's like Centigals, isn't it? They get smoke bombs. Okay, neat. So they can slow units down around them. Only melee, though. 2042. Yeah, okay. Wait, do they have stalk? Oh, yeah, they do. Halfling Hot Pot. Armor piercing, anti-infantry. We're going to be wanting to make use of this. Souped. Minus 10 armor, minus 5 melee attack. Pot of boiling liquid, hurled at the enemy's ranks, burning, scalding, and even dissolving the foe. What type of soup is it? Then this is a new one here, the pig hen, the animal rearing tree. Pigs under halflings grow so fat and hearty that in die times they can be ridden into battle. Some use the pigs fight with such unexpected fury as only to avoid the plate. Yeah, we get pig herds. A herd of frenzied pigs on the battlefield. Sounds amusing until they have you in their sights. We've also got feast carriers here. The best way to motivate halflings to fight is to bring their food to the front lines. That way they have to stay and defend it. Okay. Swine riders. Screaming halflings on top of pigs. May look queer, but enemies get stabbed in addition to being trampled. Anti-infantry. 162 upkeep. 30 armor. Piggery. Okay. 60 speed, so they're about the speed of Orc Ball boys. Oh, and Cockerel Riders also. Cavalry. They're just having a laugh now. Some say the giant cockerel originated by being crossbred with Illustrian Kulchant, but whatever the truth, these birds are bred for war. Plus 40 armor. 39 weapon strength, anti-large. Okay. What's this? Dragon egg smuggler. Dragons. Yeah, we get hatchling dragons, like little baby dragons. They cause terror. Pretty neat. Have a look at those in a bit. When we get up to them, I think. Guardhouse or garrison. Okay. Paved roads, toll gates, that's the same. That is pretty much the same as the building for the Empire. It gives us witch hunters. What's on this level? Oh, you get wardens from that as well. And halfling rangers. Ogres and wardens. Great weapons. Okay. So you can either get them a bit earlier this way, or you can get them this way if you want to keep your industry. That's actually... Especially because our settlement is only, 3 building slots. What's our income? 1,196.
I will marshal the men.
Samwise, what's your bonus? That's the same. Income from all buildings plus 5%, all regions, and diplomatic relations plus 4 with all factions. I think that's the same as it used to be. Skill trees have changed as well, but I'll look at that in a bit. So we'll put you into there, and we'll build a farm. And I build the Grand Cauldron. That's all my money. Yes, because that gives me an increased garrison.
It is time.
Do we have any units attached to our main building line? No, we don't. We're going to need a building to recruit units from, if I want to be able to defend my settlement. What are the chances that the undead are going to attack me as soon as I end turn?
By the comet.
We're really just gonna have to sit around in here for a bit. Our research tree. Let's see. I think most of this is pretty much the same as the Empire. Tithe rebates, local militia, grain silos. We get this now. But this was actually added just after I finished my original Halfling campaign. The kitchen. We get mutton stew. Chopped onions, butter, flour, carrots, turnips, potatoes, and mutton. Upkeep minus 15% for all units. I think I'll definitely get that first. Boar broth. Chopped onions, butter, garlic, Bordeaux wine, herbs, tomatoes, and wild boar meat. Growth plus 10. Recruitment cost minus 25%. Troll chowder. Chopped onions, butter, flour, potatoes, cow's milk, spices, troll flesh, and crusty bread to serve. Diplomatic relations minus 25 with men and high elves. Diplomatic relations plus 5 with dwarves. Casualty replacement rate plus 20% all armies. Chaos corruption plus 2 all provinces. Passive ability regeneration all armies. Also 10,000 gold cost. Fire mountain soup. Chopped onions, butter, garlic, spices, tomatoes, and sour cream to serve. Plus 12 range damage for hot pot catapults and Kathleen soup steam tank. Or it should be soup tank, shouldn't it? That only costs 1,000. Okay, well, we'll get mutton stew then. Reducing the upkeep cost of my units would be very nice. And we get a commandment. Public order is fine. Chaos corruption's going down. Why is it 5% here in the first place? We're going to have to watch out for trolls as well. Do I get spellcasters? Ooh. Generals of the Empire. We get Huntsmaster Generals. I think we got them last time also. And the Grand Enchanters. Right. What spells do they get? Let's see. Conjure of Cheap Tricks. We have to get up to rank 6 before we can start casting actual spells. It looks like just the Law of Shadows, and not all of it. We don't get Occam's Mind Razor. Spell cost Mystify Miasma, Enfeebling Foe, the Withering, the Penumbral Pendulum, and Pit of Shades. Yep. That's nice. I think that was added just after I finished the campaign as well. Leadership +5 for infantry units, Lord's army, and leadership +5 for all armies. So I could just... The more Lords I get with this at level 17, the higher our leadership gets. If we get to that point. Oh, jeez. You're part of this world. A new home. Even darkness must pass. Okay, yep, right. To make this more interesting, use a dice to choose my trait, skills, spells, and level up. An intriguing idea. I think I'm going to have to politely decline, though. Okay, let's see. I want... What's our income? 63. Yeah, get Council of Burgermeisters. Can I trade with Stirland?
My countrymen, you come
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Yes.
Talabekland?
Approach as friend and make your
Actually,
offer.
kind of
Sigma's will.
alright with me.
Do not waste my time with
You would like a non-aggression pact with
your
me.
offer and be done.
I may as well get that with you right now. Because... You just hate me, Marius, so...
Very well.
Yes, for the good of the provinces.
So,
Midland.
the nation
Reichland.
calls.
We're military alliances for Reichland. Can we
I
trade
am
with you? No, we can't, because we don't have borders. I am Carl France. Boo. Gosh, wants to know my location.
The Empire.
I'm sorry. It's just, I feel... Putting skills in randomly means that it's just going to be... I don't know. I'm worried about this. We're right on the edge here. And for the most part, whenever it... You know, for the vampire counts, even when I play as them, Aisha or the boot is just a stepping stone onto greater things, so, I'm still worried about this. What would this give me? Do I want this now? Oh, provides garrison, ogres and halfling rangers. 2. Hot pot chucker, grand cauldron hot pot, grand cauldron cooks and ogres. I mean, that's nice. I gotta want to level up this as quickly as possible. So I can get the extra slot, so I can put either the guardhouse or a barracks in there. Because I'm gonna want to build my army up to be as strong as possible. Just having a weak army means that the enemy isn't going to be like, yes, he looks like he's, you know, vulnerable, and I think I can take him. I might get rid of the fields. We're getting plus 20 growth from the Council of Burgermeisters, so essentially if I get rid of this, we'll just be going off as if we had fields anyway. We'd be getting 40 anyway. With that, we'd be getting 60. That means we'd have this in 2 turns. And I'd have to get another one. Yes. I'm going to get rid of that. Next turn, we'll build a barracks there. Low-hanging fruit are the ones that get picked first. Ah! Halflings again! I wasn't planning on doing this when I woke up this morning. It wasn't that bad last time, but last time I had a, frankly, kind of a broken economy to lean on very heavily. How did I do things last time? I think we crushed the vampire counts pretty early on. Okay. So I'll get the training field.
Ready.
And can we get, like, a non-aggression pact with you?
And only then shall I hear thine words.
We're actually at war with Averland. Oh, great. They're going to be just marching through my territory to get to each other.
Yes.
Manfred?
Does the Heldenhammer know what wretched creatures hath sired in its stead?
Are we related to, humans? I don't think so. Trade agreement?
Foolish mortal.
Why would I, the greatest of all von Carsteins, deign to ally with my food? I don't know, because we got more food. We make a mean blood sausage. Black pudding. What's this? It's a groaner. To get better income, hire the vampire as an accountant. Oh. Yeah, Vlad's taken Grenstadt down there. I think it's called. I have to get back into the swing of this. It's been quite a while since I've played any Warhammer 2. I have been doing other things in the meantime. It's all fun. Yep, Grenstadt.
Yes.
That's something else we've got to worry about. With the last patch, the vampire counts are actually functioning and they actually do things now. If I get more master cooks, that means we're going to be able to protect more against the undead spooky aura. Yes.
What?
We get Bloodhounds. Crossbow militia, halfling spear militia. Actually got 2 units of halfling rangers. Let's see, how do they compare? Yeah, just generally higher stats all over. A little less health though. That's interesting. Yeah. $62 upkeep. Yeah, get halfling spear militia. Need to get better with your jokes. Oh, jeez. That pun really sucked. Sorry. Onto my mic. Need to get better with your jokes. You need to raise the stakes. My own fault for encouraging people. Von Carstein declare war on Black Venom tribe. There's one mod which I've been hoping would get updated. I believe it's in the process of being updated. Is the Wii special mod, because I'd like to do a playthrough now with Tinnet 4 Eyes, since the Greenskins have had their big update.
You need a boon?
The nation calls.
What are you doing? Hey, you're raiding. Okay, you're raiding Midland, Caraburg. Fine. I suppose you could do that. Okay, we've got this. Next turn, we're going to get this. We've got 1 population unit there in next turn.
What does the Emperor bid?
I'm going to... Ooh! Okay, we can get this now. Hot Pot Chucker. 210 upkeep. And a Grand Cauldron Hot Pot. What's the difference between these? One's got Tricksy Halflings. Yeah. And the Grand Cauldron Hot Pot's got 75 extra hit points. Okay. Ooh. So there is a unit cap for the Grand Cauldron Cooks. That's 1. That makes sense. And we've got a cap on 14 ogres. I think that's because there's no building which actually gives you more of them. So it's a rather high capacity. It's just so that I can't... It's just so that I can't, like, make armies out of. Because they're quite good. And what would be the Balkans, correct? I don't... No? Really? I mean, I suppose if this is France, this is like the Holy Roman Empire. Maybe? The Warhammer world sort of really only broadly corresponds to the actual world. I mean, the moot is basically just Hobbiton, or, you know, the moot from Lord of the Rings. Is that what it's called in Lord of the Rings? You know, just where the hobbits live. Just that, really. But legally distinct, of course. Don't know what the difference between these two are. I get the Grand Cauldron Hot Pot, I suppose. Interesting, this just uses that. I feel like one of them's added by another mod, but I really don't know. Get that then. Get another unit of spear militia.
The nation
And get a unit of bloodhounds. I'd be in Hungary. Oh boy! Reichland is attacking Middenland. Well, we want to keep on Reichland's good side, so we'll be joining them in that. We have to fight off a army of Boris Todbringer he sent down our way then, that was.
Deliver your missive and then get from my presence.
Wallach Harkon of the Blood Dragons wants a non-aggression pact. You're at war with Wissenland and Sylvania. You're at war with Sylvania? No. Because if I get a non-aggression pact with you, that's going to upset the vampire counts more. Or Sylvania more. They're going to declare war on me eventually anyway. Yay!
to the province.
Upkeep reduction. Plus 15 armor. I kind of want to make my units as good as possible at the moment. Because we're going to be leaning on them. Not so much our economy. If I go to attack Grenstadt, I could end up with another settlement.
Praise Sigma.
I'd have to go through Averheim to get there, though. That would upset Marius.
By the comet.
Or Ian Sidao. Sidao at the moment. Are you allied with
My words
Sylvania?
as my blade, mortal.
No, you're not. I could go to war with you. Wallachia, Moldova would be where today's Romania would make sense. Put them equivalent to where it would be. I mean, maybe. I know a whole bunch of the factions in the Warhammer world are sort of based on historical sort of countries and all that, but I think you can really only take that so far. Like, Bretonia is a mixture of, you know, this has been said so many times. Bretonia is a mixture of, like, feudal France and Arthurian legend. The Empire, kind of the Holy Roman Empire, but even then, like, position-wise, it sort of breaks down. I feel. Because, I mean, it's like, I don't know, what, there's, like, Estalia is, like, Spain, isn't it? And then you have Tyria, which is, like, oh, what is it? It's like, Tyria's like Italy and Greece or something, and then all of the border princes are, like, I don't know, anyway. I mean that in, like, culturally, but but like position wise, only broadly. Does it fit together like that? Anyway. I am not the most knowledgeable on Warhammer lore.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't have a cap on Master Cooks. Might actually get another unit of those. Now, how do they compare against Grand Cauldron Cooks? 10 extra armor, 24 extra leadership, 7 extra speed, 9 extra melee attack, 6 extra melee defense. Huh. Lower weapon strength, but the Grand Cauldron Cooks have armor piercing. They're also unbreakable. And there's less of them in that unit. They also have a ward save. Yeah, get them as well. Sure. End turn. Oh, people are unhappy here. Well,
What?
it's just what we need. Hmm.
It is night.
Oh, look, a fire golf.
So?
If I could get flaming attacks somehow. I mean, we've got flaming attacks on the hot pot chucker. Yay. But if I had fire damage, it'd be great. Get you, I suppose. Get you. Get you. Yep. More ranged! You know nothing of Warhammer lore, but you've dabbled in some grand strategies. You know some about the Middle Ages, Europe, and Ottoman Wars, and all that fun. I've played a fair amount of the historical Total War games. Not so much the stronger historical games like, what's it called? Crusader Kings or ones like that. They're a bit above my head, I feel. I've never played them, but
Ready.
it's a bit too technical for my likings. Though they seem to be great for telling stories in them. I'm gonna get another unit of ogres. And vampire counts, we don't have to worry about. We don't have to worry about ranged. What's your armor piercing anyway? 18. $33. I'm going to get another unit of Bloodhounds. Having the extra speed would be nice.
Right is my
For flanking purposes and all that. Would I be able to make use of the vampire lands? You remember in the other campaign, the lands I took were all chaos and not nice. I certainly can. We see this little circle here. It's green. It means that I can live there quite nicely. Other than the fact that it's all highly vampiric corrupted, it's perfectly livable for the halflings. I just have to take it. Which is going to get harder the longer I sit around like this, but I'm building up my forces first. Can't remember. I think last time I was constantly attacked by the trolls. I feel like I was. Was that in another campaign?
What does the Emperor bid?
Anyway, trolls are a problem. But thankfully, I think they've been toned down a fair bit since I last played them. Are you allied now? You're not. Okay. I might go and take Schwarzhofen. Von Carsteins only have Schwarzhofen. And there's Grenstadt over here now. But if we take this, we don't have to worry about, like, another army of theirs coming down over this way. Because this is all owned by Sylvania.
To the provinces.
I mean, we could just sack it for money. That might be a better choice to do for the moment. 5 turns until I get another recruitment. Until I get another population surplus. Because otherwise I have to be dividing my attention between 2 separate places. Yep. Raglan, join me. Thank you.
Arms. Ulrich's will.
There we go. Okay, we'll save, and we'll play this. And we'll get to marvel at the faster loading times. The last campaign, I remember, I was allied with the Dwarves in the snow, and the Nords united and were giving me some grief. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I moved north to take Kislev, and the Norscan tribes had united, and I was sending armies down to me. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, we're playing on a unique map also. It's only a small battle, but hey. Get to see the new models for our units. Look at that load time. Oh, I'm not having to yak for like 5 minutes. It's kind of annoying that it requires that. However, the load times are much better without mods. The mods slowed the game down quite a bit in that regard. Now I just have to think whether I want to get a new graphics card and all that. That's more me wondering whether I want to... how I would upgrade my CPU and so on. Okay, there. Like that. Hunting hounds. Hot catapult. Hot chucker, actually. Wardens go like that. Master cooks go like that. Samwise go there. Okay. Yes. I should definitely ally with the dwarves. That will help me a lot. Hopefully they don't get crushed by the greenskins. That's a big change since last I played this. The greenskins might actually give the dwarves a run for their money. Oh, what's this? Actually managed to get Interstate 82 working on Windows 10, which wasn't possible for the longest time. Even on Windows 7 it didn't run. Version. Made this year a guy posted a tutorial on YouTube to make it work. Still running into some issues though. Can't seem to get it to work. What? 16,000 by 12... oh, 1600 by 1200 yet. Possible. You have no knowledge of DX Wind, which is required. Yeah, I've used DX Wind a bit. I find it's got an awful lot of presets, which you just sort of have to load the proper preset for the game. But if what you're saying is that this game has just been modded, just been added, or then it probably doesn't have a preset for that game. I found also sometimes the presets don't actually work for the games. But, I don't know what a lot of settings in DX Wind do either. It's just, oh, if it says that it needs that, then is that then? With a CPU of mine and use video card would be bottlenecked heavily. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's my thinking. And the thing is my CPU, if I want to get a new CPU, it pretty much means I need to get a new motherboard as well. Ooh, actually. Let's have a look at our units, because they've got various model changes. Here's our militia. They've got nice hats. Also, some of the pots are still on their heads. These ones were there originally. I think these ones were too. This one I think is different. Look at that. It's a nice pot. I think their clothing has changed as well. They got a bit of tum showing. And their shields are a lot more scraggly looking than they used to be. I think they used to have like a retextured dwarf shield. They've also got sideburns and they look more halfling-ish. And very surly. The chefs also got chef hats. You see they've got frying pans in their frying pans as well to attack with, and rolling pins. That one's got dual rolling pins. Don't mess with him. And that one's got a big cleaver. Nice. They used to have axes, I think. The ogres, I think they look pretty much the same. They might have had a bit of a texture update on them. I like these. These are based off of the old, older ogre models, which were more like orcs. But yeah, and they've got, that's neat too. They've got a tattoo on their arm of the Great Maul. There's a lot of new like custom models and all that being put in, which is very nice. More militia. More militia. Is that a pot or is that a spittoon? Or something. Oh, jeez. Chefs. Even the chefs have pots on their heads. There's our crossbow militia. Pretty much the same as well. I like the leather coats and all that. It looks nice. And they've actually got fuzzy feet too. There's our lord. Grand Enchanter. He's got that staff with the chicken foot on it. Or maybe it's like a maybe it's a phoenix foot or something like that. And there's our hot pot chucker. There's the chefs manning it. The projectile for that I think's changed. There's the Wardens. Yeah, that's the shields they used to have. With the big rooster on it. Hey, look, they've actually got little daggers. Haha. Hello, neat. Yeah, they got like little gladiuses. They look a bit more professional. They have chain shirts under that. Still got like... and they don't have any pots on their heads either. Actually got some helmets in there. What else? Bloodhounds. Yeah. Different looking wolves. Very ferocious. And the Halfling Rangers. How do they look? I think they look pretty much the same as they used to. Yeah, they do. They got the hoods on. And the rucksacks on the backs. All that. Very nice. Could go with an AMD Ryzen 7000X on the 550 motherboard and get a GTX 2060 Super or 2070 Super if I can spare some more money.
Setting forth.
Maybe. I mean, I was looking at like a Ryzen thing. I'll have to keep it in mind. I've built my computer, but actual knowledge of like what would be best choices and all that. I went with a list from a magazine I trust before, so when I was building this computer initially. And then buying new video cards is easy. It's just, is it better than what I had before? Yes, no. If yes, then it's probably a good choice. I do tend to like to get AMD stuff, but yeah, it's not like any, you know, loyalty or anything like that.
Formation march.
Zombies. Yeah, shoot the crypt ghouls.
At speed. Launch.
Samwise doesn't have any magic. More useful if he did.
The foe.
Okay,
No lingering.
move up to there.
We are Sigmar's heirs. Taking position. Ready for war.
Shoot those fellbats. They're going for my lord. No! Stop him. They sound like gorbles. Or minotaurs.
Yes, sir.
Stay there.
Formation.
You go over there. You go there.
Take aim.
Oop! That's a hotbot catapult firing. You see, it's actually got,
State troops ready.
like, it actually fires soup projectiles now. Boom. It's just like clumps of soup. No, oh look at that, he's got like a longsword. Oh, stupid batch. Not even that much of a meal. Splat. There. Have you seen soup which can make several people explode if they're hit by it before?
We are Sigmar's heirs!
I'm slightly worried about them hitting my own units, but because I can't see where the projectiles are exactly. Over there. We're just going to cause them to crumble. Okay, stop firing.
Take the ground! Ah! My friends!
Attack them! Brave Halflings. Chop them up. Don't eat them, though. You get a stomachache. Well, we have to cook them well. Okay, get up there. You go there. That's a grudgeon. Move up there. Go there.
Going! Eager!
And you go
At
there.
speed! I'll do call!
Can you, like... Okay, you're moving around. Yeah, go in there. Then go and attack their vampire camp.
Yes, General!
You go over there.
Sigmar commands! The Empire endures! At speed! Go!
Wait, have you not actually lost any units to those zombies? 36, 75, you haven't? Jeez, okay. You wiped out that unit of zombies and you didn't take any casualties. It's not terribly surprising. Zombies are pretty terrible, but
We obey!
no, I'm rather impressed. Shoot them. Current CPU is 7 years old now. Longest you've ever kept it. Yeah, I got mine originally in 2011. So it's getting up there. 9 years. It's just, it's served me perfectly fine. It is struggling now, though. But go get them. No, my doggies. Woof, woof. Roar. Okay, can I? I'll send you over to deal with that.
Our weapons! Soldiers of the Empire!
Those Bloodhounds really aren't doing too well against the vampire count. Yeah, no. They just broke. They've got, like, really low health, I suppose. I suppose she wants casting magic on them as well. No!
Weapons at the ready!
Back there!
What do you think? Grey Guardian!
Smash the kids! Bam! Ooh. And there we go. Disintegrating and is now dead. Yay! Cards are so expensive nowadays. Yeah, there's one thing which I have found is that you can sort of pay whatever price you want. If you want, you know, it's like, you think there's an upper cost on it? Not really. I don't know what I get. Probably, I think my current one has got 4 gig in it. Probably get like 8 gig. I might get one which is a bit better than that for some more future proofing for it. Let's see. 60 kills for our hot pot catapult. 49 kills for our ogres. 25 kills for the other ones. Most of our losses were from our 2 units of Bloodhounds. 54 kills, yeah, to Wallahop Anderson. 6 and 2 kills to the Fellbats. 0 to everything else because we shot them. Pretty nice. Yeah, 40 kills, 50 kills for our Rangers there. 5, 6, and 3 for our other militia. Ugh. So there. That was because those Rangers were shooting at the zombies and crypt ghouls. Okay. And transfer to the Empire. Let's see. High chance of receive reinforcements in the form of Imperial State troops or mercenaries. Diplomatic relations plus 25 for the Empire, faction-wide. Leadership plus 5, all armies. For 5 turns. We get 1,200. The Empire takes control of it. See, I just kind of want to sack it. No, I want to build my own empire, damn it. I don't really want to, you know, do the dirty work for the Empire all the time. If I loot and occupy it, I don't really want to occupy it because we need to take Castle Tempelhof, because that's part of up here, and that's going to be causing just vampire corruption everywhere. And I would have to keep an army in here to keep public order. So we're going to sack it.
On march! Yes, my lord.
And go back to Aishashatn.
Yes, a sound plan.
There we go.
Ready.
And let's see, I'm going to get inspiring presence. We can't get level 3 of that just yet. You tease me, game. Okay, enter. 8 gigabytes is pretty much standard nowadays. Down to you get 4 gigabyte GPUs. This is a really cheap one. That means you pay more for what you actually get. Yeah. Yeah, I think mine's 4. Pretty sure it is. I actually got that so that it would last a bit longer. The advancement of technology is never ending. It's not like my computer's ever been top of the line. I don't really ever plan for it to be. Did trolls raise that?
Not possible.
Oh no. Adalbert von Gurst.
Raise Sigma.
Hello, Icky. Do I want to deal with you?
Praise Sigma.
Nation calls.
I cannot.
What does the Emperor bid? This will bolster
I need
the
another
nation.
unit in there. Get the other Grand Cauldron Hotpot, I suppose. Having 2 of them will be nice. More artillery. ETX 1070 at the moment, which is 4 years old now, you think? Possibly? I don't know. I don't keep up with, like, you know, the latest cards and all that. Or tech news so much. Which is why it's kind of difficult when I end up looking to buy one, because I'm like, okay, how are things at the moment? It's like re-entering the area. Having to relearn everything again. Go! Go away, clubber. Oh boy. The attack by endless trolls has begun again. He's got a dirty big axe. Forest trolls. Clubber.
I will marshal the men.
I'm tempted to get rid of them. Or to attack them. We don't want these trolls getting out of control.
No.
No.
However, they could weaken some of my enemies for me.
Thine right is mine.
Oh, that's a lovely army, Manfred. Look at all that cavalry. It is just anti-infantry.
The Empire.
It is
And that Vargolf. Hate that. Good price performance ratio should cost me around 1,000 to 1,200. Maybe. I think what I'd be looking at is about 400 to 600. I don't know. I have to have another look at it. Thanks for the suggestions, that though. Do I attack Fort Oberstyre? I would like a hero so that I can have a look around. They're all under the fog.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
If I move up there and attack Fort Oberstyre, you're going to come to Eisenstadt and attack it. Our garrison. I could take that army if they attacked with my army in there. Wait, Skaven corruption? Oh, right, because Carrick Dromar is now under control, and Cragmere is under control of Skaven. Ugh. Oh, also there would be Mordheim up here is also under control of Skaven. But hang on, we don't border here or there, so that means there's an undercity somewhere? No Skaven corruption there. There's osmosis here, but that's because it's bordering there. Is there Skaven underneath Castle Templehof? Osmosis is caused by Schwarzhafen. Okay.
Who calls?
What are we getting next? State issue infantry armor.
The true von Carstein.
I think I'll just sit here. We'll just wait 3 turns, upgrade Eisenstadt, and that'll give me a bit more flexibility with what I can do. We might also be able to get some cockerel riders. Anti-large cavalry. I think I'm paying too much for bag components then. Yeah, I can understand that. You're saying, like, I might be able to get an 8GB card, but it just wouldn't be very good. The Elder of the Moot requests an audience with the Emperor. He pleads that men be sent to their eastern border to secure it against neighbouring Sylvania. The Halflings are nervous about von Carstein intent. Yeah, we are, rather. After we've just kicked their butt. Vampire conflict. Leak the meat, lots of cake. Conflict of men, or vampire. Yeah, grant the Halfling's request. I want to give myself a +10 leadership bonus versus vampire count.
Darkness comes.
How silly. Art of soup. There is an art to making soup a deadly weapon. The viscosity, temperature, and so on. Yeah. Okay. I think there should be a semicolon after deadly weapon there, or weapon there. And someone has to be carefully considered, and when done right, no one, however mighty, will be laughing. +5 range damage, 15 range damage. Okay. Honest steel. Halfling infantry. Ooh, that gives +12 armor. Yeah. It seems like we can actually overcome... Wait, did that apply?
Praise Sigmar.
They got 25 armor.
Yes, my lord.
I just got... Oh no, I just got weapon strength. Okay.
I will marshal the men.
Thine right is mine.
Fort Oberstyre has just a basic garrison.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
Manfred is level 1. As... Yeah. What'd be the rest of his army? Just Vargals. Probably just skeletons and zombies.
So,
Hmm.
The council's voice.
Are you looking to take Schwarzhafen? Or are you just marching out to here because the dwarves are attacking you?
It is night.
what does the Emperor bid?
Let's see. We have 2 hotpot catapults. I'm pretty sure they only have the 1 Vargolf. These Black Knights are
To the provinces.
scary. However, we box up.
Attack!
And with our leadership buff, well, let's give it a try.
Ulrich's will!
Yeah, okay. Oh, pardon me. 7 units of Black Knights. Okay. 4 units of zombies. I mean, yeah, zombies. Bellbats, Vargolf. Okay, what's the battlefield look like? We don't get anything done just by sitting at our settlement, and if I can beat this, then, yeah. Okay, so we can protect one flank by butting up against this. Yeah, sure. Let's see. 7,700X, 550 motherboard, 16GB GTX, 2060 Super, Sonic PSU, roughly 1,050 euros here in the Netherlands. You're breach-proof for a good 6 to 8 years. Get at least $100 power supply. Yeah, I think I would have to get... I think also with a lot of these things, I'd end up having to get a new case, because if I got a new motherboard, they would... Some of the ones I was looking at wouldn't fit into my case. I'd probably mean I'd have to get a new power supply also. If I get a budget one and it breaks. I'm not that cheap.
Our weapons are yours.
Yeah, I understand though.
Our weapons are yours.
Or maybe I am. I don't.
State troops ready.
Okay, let's see. If I put
By Ulrich's wrath.
you like that,
Soldiers of the Empire.
you like that. Ogres can go here.
Ready for war. State troops ready.
Uh,
The Empire
Master
is
Cooks go
yours.
there. You Master Cooks go there. Gonna put you Ogres actually back here. Bloodhounds can go there.
Show us the foe. By Galman
You can go there.
for Helden.
I've really just got to keep my lord alive. He is not really good at anything at the moment. How big is your aura? Okay, so I should spread you out a bit more, because you're not covering the entirety of my army.
Ulrich's wrath.
And the Wardens can go over here.
Soldiers of the Empire.
That. Are we on top of the hill? I think so. Ooh! Hey, there's what I was thinking. Yeah, the hotpot catapult. It's actually got a model for it now. It's like a it's like a changed model for the bolt thrower, or the I don't know. I suppose it's a mixture of the bolt thrower and the goblin doom diver. But yeah, it's got this big sling here. They pull it back, and it's got. I suppose it's the doom diver actually, but it's on wheels. Can't remember. It's been ages since I've used a doom diver. It's a big slingshot, which is basically what it looks like on the tabletop. Makes a bit more sense too, because the one in the tabletop is just 2 stakes in the ground and a sling between it. Okay, I kind of want to put you a little bit more there. Okay.
Sigmar commands.
Position yourselves like this.
For Heldenhammer! Yes, sir. Quickly. Sigmar.
That is a lot of undead. We knew what we were getting into when we came here,
Ready
though.
for war.
These do cause flaming damage. Ooh, that looks different. It's actually got different colors of soup, depending on which one it's firing. Wait, does that have a pot in it? I think that actually has fired a pot. Oh, it's fired a, Oh, no, that is a pot. Ha ha ha. Mmm, soup. I thought it was cannonball. Look at it, spinning around. How did they stop the soup from just, like, flying out of the pot en route?
Standing by. Quick
It's super
march.
sticky. Viscous.
Crossbows ready, General. No lingering. Ready for war. Yes, sir. Sigmar calls. Formation.
Oh, I wish I had a bit.
I know. Ready. The Empire endures.
That Vargolf's going to be a pain to deal with. It feels like that thing is so inaccurate. It's just flying all over the place.
Crossbowman. Standing by.
Okay, we're going to have to deal with
Ready, General.
Von Karstein.
The Empire endures. Our weapons are yours. We obey. Eager.
Oh, there's a Vargolf.
Charge! Moving! Not just one!
Okay, come around the side.
No lingering!
I mean, the Vargolf's just attacking my, Bloodhounds there. That's kind of alright.
The Empire! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Wardens, move up.
Crossbowmen! We are ready!
Are you going to attack? I mean, we can keep hitting. We can keep flinging soup at you, even if you don't. So, is the Vargolf going to die to Bloodhounds?
We are Sigmar's
That's embarrassing.
heirs. Weapons at the ready! No lingering! Formation! March! Standing by! Finding range, sir!
Okay, here they come.
Crossbowman! Understood! What do you bid? Keep your heads down! They're casting spells!
Fight! Fight for your dinners!
Show us the foe! State troops ready! Awaiting orders! Ready for war! Fire!
Okay, shoot that.
Knowledge is power! Missiles at the ready! Fire Ulrich's thrust!
I want you both to shoot Manfred. Douse him with soup. Oh, Manfred. It's full of arrows. You're getting splashed with soup. I knew I should have gotten out of the coffin today. Yeah, that Vargolf's nearly dead. And come on, just run away from it. So there we go. Okay. Bloodhounds go.
The Grey Order!
I think I want to put you over here.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Keep shooting that way, because that's like, oh, they're all,
Crossbows ready, General!
you know, moving away from their units there. So
Conditions acceptable!
Bloodhounds intercept. There we go.
Crossbows ready, General! Yes, sir! For the Emperor!
Hack those knights off their horses. Okay, where's Manfred? There he is. Ooh, actually.
By Ulrich's wrath!
Manfred's having a bad time of it.
The Empire endures! They are waiting! Yes, sir! Go! For the Emperor!
Yeah, come on. Kill Manfred. Kill him. Fill him full of arrows. These vampire counts are so terrifying. You just weigh them down with so many sharpened sticks that sharpened arrows that they can't get back up again. And there we go. Dead. You two do that. I'm gonna keep you here because I want you to give them your buff aura. Move up there. As I deal with their cavalry, I think I'm going to move my hotpots over to here. That way, we'll be able to possibly get some shots onto the flank here.
Our weapons are yours. Crossbows ready, General.
Yeah.
Take the
Oh,
ground.
oh. They're crumbling. Haha! Victory. Ah, the mighty boot. Victory against the vampire counter-presses. That actually went a lot better than I thought it would. Wow, look at our ogres. They did a lot of work. 145, 110, 60 and 30 to our hotbot catapults. 4 and 1 for those bloodhounds, but honestly, I'm really glad I had them. They dealt with the Vargolf. That is a very good trade-off. And our militia. Look at that. 69, 89, 15, 36. They held the line against those undead. I thought they would get hit by the cavalry and just die, but nope. And our master cooks too. They did good work too. 76, 78. 12. I mean, one of them I was using more for buffing, but that's 76 from that unit, and they didn't take any casualties. Pretty impressive. Who got the most kills on their army? 70 for the Vargolf, but that was because it was all Bloodhounds. 43 for Manfred. 22, 16, 10, 0, 16, 5, 6. A lot of their cavalry actually just charged the front of my army, and they didn't... The ones on the edge, we were constantly hitting them with our hotpot catapults, even when they were cycle charging, so they just... They weren't that big of a threat. I was afraid that they would all come around the rear and attack us there. Thankfully, they didn't. Okay, what am I going to do here? Sack it for that much? Occupy it. Moonslaker. He who quenches his thirst on the blood of the living will find cold steel his just reward. Minus 50% attrition, casualties suffered from vampiric territory attrition.
I will marshal the men.
Okay. Let's get honest steel. Plus 6 armor for our militia. They now have 31. In 6 turns, we're going to get a bit more. Okay, what do we get which reduces... corruption. I suppose only the Shrine of Sigma. Yeah. Warrior priests would be nice to have. If we're supposed to be able to get this, I don't actually know. I think we are. I think it was added after I finished my campaign. Just get fields. And we'll march on Castle Templehof next turn because we've got siege tackers. So we can definitely do that. Hopefully, trolls won't raise Eisenschatten while I'm not there. I might just recruit another lord. Get Philip Rodziner.
Huntsman General.
No.
The wild makes warriors.
And get Halfling Spear Militia. We're going to be in debt for a little bit, but or in negative income, but we've got enough of a buffer that I feel fine with that. I just want an army here so that it will deter them from, you know, going, oh, Eisenschatten, it's completely empty, chomp. Though our garrison there's will probably deal with them, but I prefer if the battle is not just not a not a really close one. Ah, they just ran off. Fine, but fine with me.
I serve no master.
Ooh, the college's endorsement. We got a light wizard. That's nice. I would have liked a bright wizard, but hey, I don't know whether we can actually get wizards.
Preparing rites of exorcism.
If we can, I would have to get a I'd have to get a capital because we can't see in these ones. Look at all these trolls with their massive axes. I like that they've got axes. I think before they all had clubs. But those axes, I think they're from the Gaubles. They actually work really well.
What does the Emperor bid?
Oh, I saw a mod. I forget who was making it, but it changes Grom's axe into looking closer to what he had on the tabletop. Which is just this massive axe. It is stupidly huge. It looks great though. Yeah.
Praise
Just go and attack Castle Templehof.
to war!
Auto resolve. Occupy it. Halflings moving in. Ooh, Woodsman's hut. Nice. So, what do we get? We don't get any buildings for level 4 and 5. Oh, actually, no, we get Wizard's Conclave at level 3. All the wizards. Jade wizards, bright wizards. Nice. Okay, okay. So what's this actually? Dragon Egg Smuggler. Oh, that's level 4. Tricksy little halflings snatch the eggs and are long gone before their mother even realizes. As they tumble down the mountains with their prize, her shrieks of wails can be heard across the mountaintops. This trade has its detractors who see it as a cruel practice. Exotic animals resource production, 16 cages. Diplomatic relations, -5 with men, dwarves, and wood elves. I don't know if men would care, because they keep a dragon in their zoo, though it's, like, well-fed and all that. Dwarves, would they care? Don't know. Elves probably would, because they have closer relations with dragons. Whatever. Public order, -2, and unlocks recruitment of the hatchling dragon. I think in the tabletop it's called an ickle dragon. It takes a certain kind of cruelty to snatch a babe from its mother, only to send it to war before it is ready. Yeah. It's a dragon. A dragonling. A little baby. It's nowhere near as strong as the actual dragons are, but, hey. Is it flying? Yeah, it is flying. I think in the tabletop they actually had them as a mount. Can he get him
The
out?
provinces.
No, we can't. Oh, that's also something else. I mean, the fact that we actually have cavalry now. There's some arcane practices going on in the background. Not really. To have essentially dwarves on mounts, because they don't have animations for those in the base game, of course. So, it's really impressive that that's a thing. I think they're stuck in a sitting position? Anyway. Art of soup. Probably would want fervent. Let's get honor steel. Armor plus 12. 37 armor. And again, of course, with an extra 15 on top of that.
What do you want of me?
Up in
My
there.
power is theirs.
What's your ability? Regal. Public order plus 4. Leadership aura size 25%. And you've got light college acolyte. Okay, so we're going to have to go down and get Schwarzhofen again.
Where next?
I might actually just recruit an army here and take it. That might be enough. Get the master cooks. I just need a little army to take over the Schwarzhofen garrison. And then we'll have this entire region. And then we'll just have to worry about Drakenhof. Since we've kicked Manfred's butt once, we should be able to do so again.
You dare come at me making demands? Call yourself men of the Empire?
And already, it only takes a little bit of conquest, but already the Halflings are getting too big for their breeches. I mean, they're always too big for them, but even more so. A strong nation does not mean one constantly at war. Peace is achievable. You're only saying that because you've lost Karlberg to Reichland. And there to Reichland. And you've lost that to, Marienburg. No. Reject us? Sorry, Boris. Okay. Hey, we can upgrade Ice Shot now.
Fall in, men. Scout leader. Here they are.
Can you deal with this easily enough?
Combat away.
Yep.
Battle positions.
There you go. Occupy. Nice. Western Sylvania is now ours. You get a burger. Okay, what am I going to want? Public order here is... Corruption's the biggest problem. Get a tobacco plot.
Huntsman General.
Ooh, bonus versus large, +8 for spearmen and halberdiers. Does that count for our spears? Be nice. Also the range increase. I got this guy mostly because of his flaming attack against trolls. You'd be able to snipe one troll out before they hit our lines. Yeah, get circular protection. Does that improve them? Bonus versus large is 15.
What does the Emperor bid?
Maybe it only shows in melee. It might not apply to our
Huntsman
units.
General.
Might only be for Empire soldiers.
Huntsman General. Huntsman General. Is it time?
Here we go. Do that. Upgrade Archer Shutton. Here. What's public order going to be like? 3 is untainted, 3 local populace, 1 from Skaven. Okay. To be able to get 50%, we're going to need to get, that. We have something which... Yes, there is a research here which... Untainted +2, Clergy of Sigma. We get another one which increases Untainted. No. Yep, okay. Ooh, what's this? Colonial Fort. Public Order +1. Seaborne Logistics. Okay, fine.
I will marshal the men.
We will stabilize Western Sylvania, and then we'll move on to Eastern Sylvania. And once we own all of Sylvania, then we'll be able to turn it over to industry and use it as a good power base. Have to watch out for Aishashan though. It's our capital, and it's kind of stuck out here. I have to remember also, I haven't played in this area for a while, so there's Skaven up there, there's Skaven down here. There's also...
The men are keen.
What's his name up here? Azag.
Where next?
Okay,
Secure the perimeter.
go over there.
Foes to track.
I want on you boost income. Or yay, 4 gold every turn.
The Empire. Ready.
Look at that. Replenishment now. Yay. Livestock pens. Woodsman hut. Pretty nice. They should also probably give us a reduction in cost for our pig riders and cockerel riders.
It is time.
How much would we get for raiding Eshin?
Provinces.
2,000.
Now.
Yeah, that's about what I expected. Okay. Provincial instability is -4. Corruption is the biggest issue. Corruption's going to be going to 60. Okay, yeah, because our character is +3.
The nation calls.
Oh yeah, because of the Light College Acolyte.
Praise Sigma.
It's nice that we got that there. Vampire corruption is 3 though. Blah. Skaven's corruption also. That would be because of Mordheim. I think there's a Clan Eshin, like, based faction there. What are our habitable locations? Temperate Island. We could actually colonize Ulthwad. Okay. Unpleasant, desert, savanna, mountains, frozen, uninhabitable, magic forest, wasteland, ocean, chaotic wasteland, and jungle. Okay. Enter. If you move out of Drakenhof and go up to Eshin, I might attack Eshin to get rid of your army. Well, you did move out of your settlement. You encountered Nordland. I might try if I can open trade with my neighbors. Don't think I've got much trade going with them at the moment. Now that we've got more regions and more trade resources coming in. Be more useful. Corone and Marienburg get peace. Averland declares war on Talabekland. Where? Hellspire tribe declares war on Nordland, and Hellspire tribe declares war on Ostermark.
Welcome, my countrymen.
He doesn't hate us anymore. Yay.
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
Trade agreement? I would like a trade agreement with that.
Cannot. A weak order.
Wait, are we really...
Friend,
Is that how much we're going to make off that? 508? That's a lot of income. And no wonder they won't accept it.
By the comet.
That's the most I've ever seen from a single, like, trade thing, unless late in the game you get one. Imminent rebellion. Yeah. We didn't. That would be down to 12. Then I could put it to 4. That would be 6. Minus 6. There.
Yes, my lord.
Fine, fine. We'll just sit here, deal with the rebellion. And my ally might actually come up here and deal with them. It's not that big of a deal. It will actually help us in a way, because it will mean I'll get more experience with Samwise. And then we'll be able to, we'll be that bit closer to him actually getting magic.
Deliver your missive and then get from my presence.
Oh, hey. Grotzlik. The Empire. We got other battles to fight, so we're going to sign something. You're fighting Carrickhearn, von Carsteins, and the Golden Order. You know what? No. No, no! You've got it coming. Yeah, well. I'm a halfling. We are indeed playing as the halflings. I'm not a halfling.
What does the
Seems like a
Emperor
fine life, though, just eating all the
do?
time.
It is war.
Get out of here. And... there. Pardon the captives.
Let us
I need
move.
more money. And an entertainer. Lovely.
To the provinces.
The Castle Templehof again.
I will marshal the men.
And... I'm going to get Route Marcher so we can get Fervent. Oh, he's actually level 6. I could have gotten... whatever.
That will stop.
Look at those vampire counts.
Cease.
Blah. Oh, they have a Necroarch.
Yes.
So what's the garrison in Castle Drakenhof?
Raise Sigma.
Can't move over there anyway. It's like 4 units of Graveguard, 2 Graveguard with shields, 2 Graveguard with great weapons. I think there's a few units of Black Knights in there. There'll be some Crypt Ghouls, maybe Crypt Horror, 2 Skeleton Spears perhaps. Hellbats? I have the Halfling Hot Pot. Yes, we do.
Yes, my lord.
Indeed. We've actually got 2 of them. Ugh. Quite a lot has changed since the last I played this, as I've been saying, because there's a bunch of new models for the units. One of the hot pots actually has a new model completely. It's based off of the... I think it's kind of like... It's based off of the Doom Diver. Oh, hello, Vlad. What do you want? A magic weakened, so perhaps a cessation of the war is best. 300 peace treaty. He has been cowed by the almighty strength of the Halfling. Your hunger surpasses my own. Sure, whatever. You're the way over there. I just want to deal with Manfred at the moment. You know, your son. He's been a very naughty boy.
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
Non-aggression pact. Sure. You remember the model version of it from the 90s? Yeah, it's just a big slingshot. This looks a bit different. It's actually on wheels, but concept's the same. One of our other ones is essentially a catapult, but that's the Regiment of Renown version. Hey, more armor! We'll see who's the fool. Plus 5 leadership. Oh, Nordland's been destroyed. Oh no. Who destroyed them? Ruins. Norska? Or is that trolls? Because I think there's trolls in Wrecker's Point. Are now as rebels. Middenheim is or Midland's not going well. They've lost Middenstag, Wiesmund, and Karrenberg. How's Ostlund going? Norden is held by the Hellspire tribe. Okay, so it's Norsemen's coming down. Nagenhofer's ruins. I suppose that's Azag. No, hang on. That might be the Skaven from Wartime, because Azag... Is that ruins? Okay, that is ruins. So Azag could have raised it. Let's upgrade Castle Templehof.
Is it time?
This is probably why Vlad decided to get peace with us, because there's a bunch of trolls sitting on his doorstep. Oh, they're called cavern trolls now? I suppose, yeah, because river trolls were added in the last DLC. Cavern trolls are a subspecies of river trolls who usually dwell in underground lakes and seas. They prey on the horrors of the deep and the occasional adventurer or dwarf miner. Anti-large. Overwhelming odor. Yep, I think they're basically river trolls by another name. I want to get Clergy of Sigma. Or the, increase to our Untainted. An interesting model, basically flinging a massive iron cauldron filled with a stew at the enemy. Yeah. Yep. I like those models. It's the models from the 90s, how they had sort of like a general silliness to them. I really like the dwarf models from the 90s. They're so rotund. I've got a few of them. Plastic ones and also some metal ones as well. Here's one. It's one of the plastic dwarf models. It's so round. It's got really short beard too and a massive axe above his head. He hasn't got his shield though, sadly. I like the Slayers too, because I've got like the 2 axes, they've got big noses and all that. What the heck is this? Harvest vanishing. Imperial traders and citizens have vanished, with some last seen heading to the village Gipfel. Witch hunters dispatched by Volkmar have reported to us that the place reeks of chaos. The village leader, Dagobert Heathland, ensures us, however, that this is merely an Imperial ploy to sabotage our industry. Root out the heretics. Ruined industry. Gipfel is ruined and the effects reverberate throughout the moot. Oh, is this a unique... like, event for us? Okay, we either get 8 turns of minus 50 income from industry and minus 2 public order. Or 'tis just tall tales. Thriving industry. The Mootland economy thrives, though folks look a little paler than usual. Plus 50% income from industry, minus 15 diplomatic relations with the Empire, plus 4 chaos corruption for 8 turns, and plus 2,000 treasury. So it's essentially either you let the Empire come and burn a city, burn a village down with apparently good cause and cause your industry to suffer, or you get benefits at the cost of chaos corruption and annoying the Empire. I mean, we don't suffer from chaos corruption. Part of it to Halflings is that we're resistant to chaos corruption. Money good. Well, yes, certainly at the moment it's looking very tempting. 'Tis just tall tales. It's 8 turns of chaos corruption though, that's harsh. The effect which you usually get for the Dark Emissary is 4 turns, I think. Ugh. Well, I mean, it'll balance out about 55%, so... Now I've got money to do things with, like build tobacco plots. It's not as powerful as it used to be. I'm so sad.
To the provinces.
When I played the Halflings last, I've said this before, but for people who have just joined, their economy was a bit broken, and it was possible to stack things on top of each other to the point where your economy just kept... like, expanding further and further. I think it was from Butcher or something like that. They had some of these abilities which meant that it, like, income from all buildings increased everywhere rather than local province. So you just kept getting them and it just kept stacking onto itself. Or something like that. It was kind of ridiculous. I mean, we get plus 5% income from all buildings, all regions from the Halfling nobles. So that's nice. But I think this... I forget. I'd have to go back and check. That was quite a while ago. Something like that. Anyway. This is actually a bit more tempting now, because it used to be... I think Butcher gave you less income in total. But Tobacconist gave you more income total. But to balance that off, it actually caused attrition to your army, which was, I just was like, I'm always going to get Butcher, because attrition to your army is just, as long as they're outside of a settlement, is what it was, but. So you can either get income from all buildings plus 30% and public order plus 2 local province, or Butcher, which is 25% and Leisure plus 8. Still kind of think Butcher's a bit better. I mean, if you're, I suppose if you build him so that he sits in a settlement. Or this is just Grand Enchanter, not specific to Samwise. More of a combat focused or home focused. What am I going to get? Tobacco plot. Actually, can I get my cavalry building? No, I can't. I want my pig pen. We shall get pig riders. And cockerel riders. The von Carsteins will learn to fear the pig pen. And the mighty crow of our roosters. Vampires would be scared of a rooster crow anyway, wouldn't they? Because it would denote, the sun rising. So, it's just like a trauma all throughout.
Who calls?
I see you doing that, Manfred.
I disobey.
You think you're being sneaky, don't you?
I thirst.
You're probably going to take Schwarzhofen. If I leave here, there's going to be a rebellion. There's going to be a rebellion anyway. You're going to take Schwarzhofen. I might just have to take the loss.
Insolence.
Schwarzhofen's garrison. Oh, it's got a halfling hotpot in there, actually. Spear militia, 2 press gang thieves, 2 wardens, 2 spearmen, master cooks.
No mortal.
against Manfred, 2 necromancers, crypt ghouls, skeletons, some zombies.
Sir!
I could recruit a unit of pistoliers. Send you over there.
Huntsman General!
And we've got our light wizard here.
The nation falls!
Yes?
I really want Castle Drakenhof. We can get that before they start getting a garrison in there.
Ready.
Or heavy on their garrison buildings. What's the garrison in Templehof like? Pathetic. Even if they attack though, they would have to spend a turn to siege it, so let's go get Eshin.
Into battle!
Maybe we could draw Manfred back. Loot and occupy. Hey, we get Warfoot's band. What's this? Orchards. Vineyard. Vintner. Let's see, this is 125. Oh, that doesn't actually give money. That's public order. Don't bother trying to build anything there for the moment. Get Fervent. Castle Drakenhof. Doesn't have a garrison. Graveguard, 3 Graveguard, 4 Crypt Ghouls, 2 Black Knights, 2 Fellbats, 2 Vargeists, and a Vampire. We could probably deal with that, honestly.
What does the Emperor
With
bid?
this?
Huntsman General!
Get Warfoot's band. Let's read this. Sword Infantry. The Warfoot family has defended the moot since its inception and encompassed veterans of many battles and adventures, including the infamous Battle of 100 Cannons. This has led to them being revered throughout the moot. 95 armor with silver shields, 84 leadership, 29 speed, 34 melee attack, 47 melee defense, 32 weapon strength, armor piercing, and bonus versus infantry, 12 charge. Immune to psychology, 5% ward save, 15% magic resistance, vanguard deployment, and tricksy little halflings. They're quite a nice unit. Upgrade Fort Oberstyre. I'm getting 14 bucks each turn now. Oh boy, money. Such riches. Ah, you went back into Castle Drakenhof. Good. Okay, I can go back to Templehof. You might take Eshin. The thing is, we took it. We took the money. It's weaker now because we took it. If they go up there and take it, then I can just go over there and stomp them after we've dealt with this little vampiric insurrection here. It's just going to be dancing back and forth, isn't it? Where's Gunther Fafbach? Over there. Hey, we get Severe. Nice. The Savage Blow. Oh boy, 20% charge bonus on our halflings.
Huntsman General!
Vlad's just
Sigma.
confused. Oh, Waldenhof has walls. Okay. Can I actually get to that army? Don't know.
Moving off.
Just going to go into Castle Templehof.
Now.
As I said, I don't really care if Eshin falls. Lad's just running around, hiding from trolls.
Von Karstein. A curse upon the Empire for centuries. What do you want, creature?
Rest in peace. No. Decline. Oh, you're attacking me. Actually giving us about 50-50 chance. That is a lot of zombies. Necromancer, Vlad. I'm rather worried. We have a hot pot. Let's see what this does again. It's got 22 ammunition, flaming attacks, souped. For 2 minutes. Wow, okay. Minus 10 armor, minus 5 melee attack for 2 minutes on the unit. That's very nice. I mean, like, oh boy, yes, because of their heavily armored infantry here. You best to hit the Black Knights. Okay. Let's, try and kick the Manfred around again. I would like a unit of, ogres. But sadly oh, what's it called? Disbanded them. Oh! Ooh. Actually, yes, it's a unique battle map here, isn't it? Things might be rather nicely in our favor here. Look at those narrow corridors we've got to deal with. There is an entrance to the back, but up here. But avenue there, straight lines, looking down a hill. They're going to have to go up them. Their cavalry is going to be either going up this way, or maybe up there. Nice, okay.
Ready for war!
Okay.
The Empire endures! Our weapons are
We
yours!
have only got one unit of master cooks, which means immune to psychology. We can only apply immune to psychology to one of our units.
For Heldenhammer!
Karazankor?
Yes, sir!
They're just confused.
For the Empire!
Too much food, you understand. There's such a
Standing
thing.
by. Light of battle! The Empire endures!
Okay, you have only Shem's Burning Gaze.
Show us the
Ooh,
foe!
we don't actually have any ranged units. We don't get, like, crossbow militia in our garrisons? I suppose not at, like, level 1 or 2. Let's have a look at the newer units. So here's a hotpot catapult. It is basically just giant slingshot. As I said, it's based off of the, what's it called? Doom Diver catapult. Works quite well. Look at all the chefs with their neat hats. And their aprons with all the stains on them.
We are doomed!
There's Warfoot's band. They look neat. I like the colours for them. Press Gang Thieves. All wearing black. Like pouches on their belt as well. How bright was this? Once again, our militia. And
We are ready!
I kind of want to keep the master cooks here. We're going to have to keep them here just so that we can tell where the enemy are going to be coming from. Master cooks. With their frying pans, cleavers, and rolling pins. Oh, and ladles. Can't forget the ladles. Is there one here dual-wielding rolling pins? I saw one last time. There you go. What about dual-wielding pans? That guy's actually probably the best equipped out of them. He's dual-wielding cleavers. Okay. All of the unique modules being added. Militia, the Wardens. Okay.
Yes, General.
Hold ground. Hold ground.
By Ulrich's wrath, Sigmar calls.
Do you give encouraged or immune to psychology or anything to enemies around you? To units around you? No, you don't.
Our steeds are restless.
Okay, most of them are over there. That's Manfred's army, because this is the Gunther. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Our weapons are yours. Ranging target. Our weapons are yours.
Looks like most of the fighting is going to be over here, so I'm going to put you there.
The ground quakes.
Okay. Let's start this battle. What's that? Crypt ghouls. Armies of the undead march towards us. Trying to take their settlement. Which they lost to this. Oh, hey, Black Knights. Are you actually going to be coming up here?
Pistoliers.
Or are you going in that way? I mean, that's not going to do anything, because that way comes over here.
Huntsman. Proceeding.
If I could snipe Manfred a few times.
Ready for war.
What's your range? Okay, it's just to there. I'm gonna get you to hold off. Oh, you are coming up there. Okay.
We are Sigmar's heirs. At speed.
You two
no
go over there.
lingering. Yes. Yes, General.
Yep, okay. They're not getting a bonus to their
Prime.
anti-large. I have an ability on... Oh no, they didn't go up there. There's a path that way. But they're just going around, maybe this way?
Soldiers of the Empire.
Move back over here.
Take the ground. Ready.
Okay.
Soldiers of the Empire.
I want you all to hold ground.
Steel.
Attack those Black Knights.
By Ulrich's wrath.
And stop firing. Soup 'em! Did you miss? You missed.
Guns of Nuln.
I suppose it is a giant pot. It's not exactly aerodynamic, but... Look at it spinning around. Oh. Ooh, okay, that's a hit.
We are ready.
Stop firing. Well, we at least weakened one of them.
State troops ready. Sigmar calls. Let us go. Yes, sir. Quickly.
It is Manfred. Can you, like,
Very well.
shoot him? No, he's hiding in a street. Damn it. Get back here, Manfred. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
State troops ready. State troops ready. Yes, sir. Sigmar guides us.
Oh, soup.
Targets. Taking ground.
Oh, there's Manfred, actually.
Receive. Show us the foe. Sir.
That wasn't who I told you to shoot with that, but, okay.
We are ready. Yes, General. Quick march.
Okay, good. Surround them.
By Ulrich's wrath!
Want you down here.
Quick march!
No one seems to be coming up the back there, so I'm going to move you over this way. He says before someone moves up the back there.
Sigmar commands!
Good, good. Fresh layer of soup on them. It's not as powerful as it used to be, the
Orders!
hot pot catapult, because it used to actually
Aye!
fire fireballs, which was ridiculously powerful.
For Heldenhammer! Scout leader! Our weapons are yours! Charge! We are Sigmar's heirs! Formation, march! All ranks fire! Through to cannons!
Pow! Ooh, that's a nice hit. Yeah, it doesn't deal that many casualties now.
Overhead cannon!
I'm sad. Oh well, it was ridiculously powerful. Just like, oh, 3 fireballs. Vump. Just watch as it annihilates whatever you shoot.
Moving out!
Okay.
No lingering! Stop them! Huntsman!
Yep. Shoot, Manfred.
Everything! For Heldenhammer!
Stop firing. Because, yeah, you souped our own guys. Our armor is getting reduced because of that.
We obey!
Okay.
What do you
Hit those zombies.
for the Emperor?
Uh-oh.
Stop them! Halt! All set! Light is might!
Oh, here comes Manfred.
Huntsman! All right!
Can you hit him with a fire arrow before he gets in combat? Ow. Pow. Ooh. There he goes. Yeah!
At the ready! Signal
Okay,
cannon!
focus on the necromancer.
Sigmar calls! Illumination upon them! Command reverts to you! Yes, sir, quickly! Pistoliers!
No one's coming out the back. Nope, good.
Shoot them! The winds blow strong! Slay! Charge! Our weapons are yours! Kill the necromancer! Take that vessel!
Can you, like, lob one just in there?
Ulrich, save us! They are wavering!
They're actually kind of like mortars at really close range. They've got a great arc to them.
Soldiers of the Empire! Take a position! In my sights! Yes! Behold the silver hammer! Soldiers of the Empire!
Shoot, there.
For Heldenhammer! We will kill them all! Huntsman! No escape!
Okay, there goes another necromancer.
At speed! Quick march! Quick march! Right men! Right for right to live!
Do I really want to, like, shoot a Shem's burning gaze into that? Not really.
Behead them! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Right there.
I am prepared! Huntsman!
Uh-oh.
For the Emperor!
That's not good.
Sigmar prison!
Mine's crumbling.
Standing by!
Warfoot, get up here.
Pistoliers! Powder dry! Light wizard! For Heldenhammer!
That's the front line going. Brave halflings versus the undead. Where's our,
What do you mean?
Ooh. Okay.
Break the ground!
Master Chefs.
Yay!
I want you to step back. One, because you're the, you're like the captain, but also because if I lose you, I'm gonna lose my, leadership buff.
The Empire endures.
Okay.
Stop them.
Yep, just there.
Fire! Ready for war. Go.
Foot band, move up.
No lingering. Orders heeded. Pistoliers.
What's over here? Zombies. Do I want to push out and try to attack them in the rear? My guys are going to get caught up on the terrain. There's also Gunther there. Look at all the soup on the ground.
Ready for war. State troops ready. For Heldenhammer. For Heldenhammer.
Go and attack him. He's only a necromancer. Your stats are better than his. You're a Huntsmaster General. Come on, stab him. Is that another one? Yeah, that's good. Okay.
For the Emperor. Enemy wizards, charge! By Ulrich's wrath! By Ulrich's wrath!
How are things going over here? Fine. Move up here.
Formation, march! Pick your target!
Some more soup there. Yeah, getting quite a few kills. 152.
Prime! I'm there! Right away!
That's this thing. We can again just see. The hotbot catapult is actually firing soup. It's firing barrels with like some kind of soup in there. There we go.
Withdraw!
Don't withdraw. What type of
Fire and jaw!
cowards are you?
Sigmar guides us! We are ready!
Okay. Oh, there he goes. There goes Gunther. Now it's just a matter of dealing with all their infantry.
Standing by! For the Warhammer! Charge with us!
It's quite a lot of it. However, it should all start crumbling soon, I think. The aid of our mighty soup. Lovely. Eat this.
As long as we draw breath, they will die! Sigmar calls! Sigmar commands! No lingering! Formation, march!
Go down here.
Light is might! Moving faster! Okay!
I kind of want you to get out of the scrum there. I don't want you to end up having an accident.
For the Empire!
If I could move you around the edge, you could put some Shem's burning gazers into their flank.
Yes, quickly!
There.
Vanish!
Hoya! Pretty nice.
Light!
It wasn't exactly the trajectory I wanted, but better than nothing.
Verena,
We have no more hotpot catapult ammunition.
weapons are yours!
You two move over here.
Position!
If we can't defeat them over here, then well, doesn't really matter about anyone else coming over there.
By!
You are giving your aura, aren't you? Yes, you are. Good, good.
I serve him!
Other Shem's burning gaze, please. Thank you. Lovely, lovely. And there we go. Blur. Splat. Very nice. Pyrrhic victory, but 98 kills from Philip, 63 kills from our right wizard, 251 kills for Warhammer's band, and they didn't even take any real casualties. 23, 18, 9. Hope I get to, oh, and once we get to the campaign map, I think we'll be able to see how many kills our Hotpot Catapult got. 41 for their cavalry. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think, at least, anyway. Hey. Them losing the army kind of hurts them more than it hurts us. Losing Schwarzhofen would have been a pain. But, actually, hang on. If I'd lost this, we'd have lost Schwarzhofen, I would have to fight the rebellion, my army would have had to have gone back to Eiserschatten because they would probably have attacked there next. Maybe. If we didn't deal enough casualties. But our garrison in Eiserschatten is better than the one here. And this again does mean that I just got rid of 2 of the Vampire Count's armies. Now... And this also actually leaves Dragonhof. Also, Philip also gets Moonslate, I think, does he? Or does he not, because they were reinforcing? Execute the captives. There we go. No, he gets Moonslaker. Hooray. Nice. Looks like their plans crumbled. Crumbled, like excellent shortbread. Yay. Okay. A gold sigil sword, a light college acolyte, very nice, and an agitator and a burger. I'm going to give that light college acolyte to you. Does it affect... It does look like it's affecting, even though it's on Jovi here. I'm going to get that. Get Route Marcher.
I'd wither first.
I will not.
Okay, what do I want now? We can't actually attack Drakenhof this turn because it's just out of range. So if I go there, get rid of this.
Yes, my lord.
It is war.
There we go. We took more casualties because of, you know,
We march.
auto-resolve there, but yeah. Ooh, glittering scales. -5 melee attack. Nice. Along with the Hotpot catapults, -10.
Now.
Move
Sigmar
to there.
compels us to strengthen
In
the
camp.
empire.
Get Melkos Mystifying Miasma. We'll need the magic.
Sir, weapons at the ready.
Go deal with Gunther.
All or nothing.
There we go. Just a bit of damage to him.
Keep the pace.
No casualties.
Huntsman General.
Okay. Actually
Slacker
got
of
public order.
distinction.
Oh, military crackdown. Okay. Get fervent. Get files protection. Yeah, and then we'll get like exorcism and level 2 fast protection next turn. I forget the chaos corruption. How many turns is that lasting for? 5 more. Get the tobacco farm so we get more income.
Huntsman General.
Thou shalt treat me with the respect I deserve, or die.
There's a vampire count who lost his capital. Who's sitting there cowering because of the trolls on his doorstep.
Praise Sigma.
Yeah, get the tobacco plot. Imminent rebellion Eshin, I don't care. Ugh. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a vampire counts rebellion, so I think they'll either colonize it, which will take it away from Sylvania anyway, or they'll raise it. Do what you want. They just raised it. That's perfectly fine. It wasn't doing anything for me, and it hurts Sylvania more. Because, well, it was theirs originally. Do nothing. I don't want to take the public order penalties. We get public order +2 because of tithe rebates. Or tithe.
What does the Emperor bid? By Sigma's
How many? We need 50%.
let us move.
Move to here.
It is for the best.
Raid. No.
Huntsman General. Sir. Huntsman General.
I just want more halflings. So that we can hold over here. Then we've got a few turns of, you know, grace. What was that rebellion growing for 2 turns? Everything should be fine as long as we don't get a wild Azag coming down from the mountains and smacking us around. Or Skaven. Can't forget those are south of us now. Up in these mountains. Or other green skins down there. Yep, Border Princes declare war on Grimgor's Ard boys. Punish them. Okay, so what have you got? Skeletons. Still don't have garrison. Oh, you've got a garrison, 2 Grave Guard, and Black Knights. But I think you've had that the whole time, haven't you? Oh, no. Okay, that's a recent addition.
Where next?
Well...
Huntsman General. How to proceed?
Ooh, hang on. Oh, hang on. No, okay. Wait. We had a bonus because of our industry, wasn't it? Because of the money which we got? That must have already worn off. Right. Okay.
Forced to try.
So that's shorter than the chaos corruption caused. That's fine.
What?
Also the income we're getting from raiding there.
I will not.
It is time.
Equipment check.
If I move you up to here, how far can you move in that 50?
Leave
there.
no one behind.
Okay, do that.
Camp and forage.
In camp,
I will marshal the men.
I want you to
Yes, a sound plan.
siege the
Into
settlement.
battle! To war!
Harness to the power.
Oh, that's a Doom engineer. Okay.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Hey, Zufbar.
Aye. Let's hear what you have to say.
Non-aggression
We'll
pact?
get it before oath, I suppose.
I suppose.
Yes, I will listen, but my time is short.
The Empire. Greetings on behalf of the Empire.
Non-aggression
Now,
pact
what
and
brings
trade
you
agreement?
here?
Disagree with that?
Trade agreement?
I refuse.
Because they're at war with Avaland. Ostermark, actually.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now
Right.
what brings you here?
Agreed?
We should fest this. We should fest to this grand accord. Is it Festag yet? Should feast- Yay. Plus 500 because of trade. Let's just build a trade empire. Glorious money. We get paid in money? We get paid in pasties. It's still giving us a 50-50 chance. Graveguard are nasty. We have more range in this army, though. Ooh. That's a good hill to set up on, though. The rivers will run orange with soup. Let's go. This SSD is nice. It means I can, like, choose battles and I don't have to be so much, you know, only 2 battles per session. I mean, look at that load time. I don't have as much time to talk now, though. People will probably say that's a benefit. Right, so... Start deployment. We have got some magic. Position yourself there. Position yourself there. Now, archers. Why are you injured? Whatever. Go there. Go there. Okay, we've also got a lot of our master cooks in this army, so plus 10 leadership and immune to psychology. Yay. Ogres go there. Actually, we're gonna have to watch out for their cavalry, aren't we? Do this.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
One of the units are coming in over there.
Standing by!
Spread out a bit. Not you.
What do you bid?
Like that.
We are Sigmar's heirs! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Okay.
Awaiting
Can't
orders.
forget that the master cooks are anti-large.
Awaiting orders. Eager.
And you separate. Okay. See us. Is the other hotbot catapult again? It's straight up a catapult. With a rock. That's worrisome, but if we can deal more casualties to them on the battlefield. Also, there's a high chance they'll send some of the units ahead of the pack. They seem like they're attacking straight off, rather than grouping together. Where's that cavalry over here? Right there. Okay. Just go there. Ogres go there.
Sigmar calls! For the comet! Ready!
Okay.
Detachments
Going to
ready!
put you and you.
In your stead! Formation! March!
Position yourselves like that. And unleash the soup. Bam! Yeah, I think that one actually functions more like the older one did. It's shooting like soup like a fireball rather than in an arc like the newer ones do. Okay. Shoot them.
Ready! For Heldenhammer!
Position yourselves like this.
Sigmar commands! Taking position!
We just splash them with a little bit of soup, weaken their armor and their melee attack. 1970, opposed to... I wonder if the debuff applies for both of them. Probably not, because it would be the same debuff across two different units.
Standing by!
Okay.
Soldiers of the Empire!
Spin around.
Missile troops! Quick march!
Okay, hit the fire guys with that. Pause a bit. there. Ooh, Vargol. Vargeists. Oh, wait. Do the Bloodhounds? Yeah, the Bloodhounds get the benefit of the feast is coming. Doggy biscuits. That's what they're excited for.
Sigmar commands!
Okay, there's no cavalry coming around that side.
Show us the foe! Soldiers of the Empire! Our weapons are yours! By Ulrich's wrath! Understood! Sigmar calls! For Heldenhammer!
Oh, well, my Bloodhounds just ran off the battlefield. Yeah.
By Sigmar's will! Ready for war! We are ready! To battle! Sigmar commands!
Charge them!
Sigmar commands!
They're just zombies.
Fire!
Hit them. No, I don't want you to move. I want...
Go to the cannons!
Here comes the Graveguard.
The Grey Order! Bending reality for my will! By Ulrich's wrath!
Get rid of those zombies and then join up again with the main group.
For Heldenhammer! The Empire endures! Go! Ready! Cannons fire! Hit your targets! Cannons fire! For Heldenhammer! Comet ready!
Go around onto the flank there.
Sigmar preserve us!
Get rid of those Vargols.
What do you bid? At speed!
Actually, don't attack them just yet.
March! We obey, sir! Sigmar calls! Our weapons are yours! Standing by! Show us the foe! We obey! Yes, General! Soldiers
Okay,
of the Empire!
I want you to come over here.
The
Except for you.
Empire endures!
You have, I think, more arc than the other one.
Crank that machine! State troops ready! The Empire endures! Our weapons are yours! Fire!
Good.
State troops ready! For the Emperor! Show us the foe! Withdraw! Drafting illusions! For Heldenhammer! For the twin-tailed comet! I go! By Galmaras! By Ulrich's wrath!
I want, actually...
Soldiers of the Empire! The Empire endures! Ready for war!
all of you to focus on the Strigoi Ghoul King.
By Ulrich's wrath!
This isn't going
Yes, sir!
terribly well, but
Sigmar calls! At speed! Grey wizard!
no.
Their minds are mine! Pick your targets! Cannons fire! Yes, sir! Awaiting orders! Yes!
Oh, soup!
Through to cannons! Forward! By Ulrich's wrath! Crack that
Attack that
machine!
unit.
Show us the foe!
Grey Guardian! I will melt their tiny minds!
Good, good.
We are ready!
Ready for war! Angle of elevation! Guns of no! Sigma preserve us! Attack! Missiles at the ready!
Oh,
For the Warhammer! Yes, sir!
is that a crumble? Oh. Jeez. I was expecting us to lose that there. I suppose we dealt enough damage to the Lord that their army just crumbled, but hey. Except that means we don't have to fight the siege battle. 245 for the hot pot catapult, yeah. 80 for the other hot pot. 5-5 for the Bloodhounds. I could have probably used them a bit better. They're not that strong, but 180, 166 for the ogres. Doing a lot of good work there. We did lose our what's it called? Grand Cauldron Master Cooks. They're unbreakable. 16, 44, 18, 43, 14. 61, 38, 97, 32, 15 for our archers. Or crossbows. 14 for Samwides. That was from casting spells. Only 14 kills for Wilhelm. 1, 2, 12, 0, 0. Well, their cavalry was annoying, and their Vargeists were kind of troublesome, but luckily we managed to deal with those alright. And were able to just hit their clusters of Graveguard with enough soup to be able to, well, deal enough damage. Yeah, I was worried about all this. I'm a lot better than our guys. There we go. And, loot and occupy or just occupy? Loot and occupy, I need the money. Castle Drakenhof is ours. Very nice. And Samwise Warfoot gets Vampire Hunter.
The dwarves have come. I hope they have brought a few barrels of Bugmans with them.
Military access. Can we get a trade agreement with you? Of course!
My hand hovers close to my blade. Utter your demand before I...
Gnarly
break it.
tree hugger, what do you want? Non-aggression pact. We gotta work together, Dan. No. Go all the way over there. What are you gonna do? March all the way over here. Through the Empire. Vampire Hunter. +3 leadership when fighting against vampire counts. About the time when we've nearly dealt with them all. At least up here.
What does the Emperor bid?
No peace with greenskins, chaos are undead. Suffer not the, I don't know. The something to live? Ooh. Reclaim Drakenhof Court. The rebellious province of Sylvania has once again been brought to heel by the Emperor, sending a clear message to the other elect accounts. Witch hunters have been stationed here to stave off the vampiric influences of this blighted land. Well, that's nice. Range plus 15% for witch hunters, faction wide. Armor piercing damage plus 40 for witch hunters, faction wide, diplomatic relations plus 20 with the Empire, and untainted plus 10. We've also got gold here. Gold mines. Get a pig pen. And get paved roads.
I will marshal the band.
We shall take Castle Drakenhof, build pig pens. The flawless plan. Carl France hears that the Halflings have taken Sylvania. He goes over there to see whether it's actually true or not. Marches up to the gates of Castle Drakenhof, through the front gates up to the main hall where previously all these powerful vampire counts had convened to plot and scheme against the Empire. He kicks a chicken out of the way as he steps along. A pig snuffles at his feet. The smell of cooking emanates from the halls. You see Samwise laid out on the throne of the von Carsteins, snarfing down a plate full of sausages and bacon and eggs and all that. Outside, the crops are being sown with the ashes of the vampires. It apparently makes really good fertilizer.
So,
What's the quarry?
Yeah, we didn't even need
All
you
right.
over there.
Base camp for now.
Going to
Huntsman
Schwarzhofen.
General.
Build a soup kitchen.
what?
We've still got to take Waldenhof, but, hey. 905 from trade. Our trade resources must be worth an awful lot. There's a way to check that, isn't there? Yeah, there is. Samwise looks at Upper Carl France. Ah, Carl, me old chum. Welcome. You're just in time. You care for a link?
Yes, my lord.
One more turn, then we can get some cavalry.
The Empire.
Okay, if we take Eschen, Waldenhof.
Praise Sigma.
Yep. Go take Eschen.
To the provinces.
Never.
That's a little bit of a worry, actually, having such a weak army next to them.
I will marshal the band.
It'd been a bad move.
Yes.
No, do not mistake me for a fool.
Who calls?
Huntsman General. Huntsman General.
They're getting greedy.
Huntsman General. Huntsman General.
It's like a Pokemon.
Sir.
What does the Emperor bid?
Okay, let's combine some of these, actually.
Praise Sigma.
It's
Yes,
just a
my
bit.
lord.
It's a bit better. There we go. If I was being sneaky, actually, I would have probably tried to have gotten peace with them, and then attacked them the next turn. Like, haha, you can't attack me. We have a non-aggression pact. Haha, I'm gonna attack you. Oh, you're just raiding. Okay, perfectly fine. Oh. Pardon. Are we going for time?
Huntsman General.
Fine. Oh. Apparently we can get Gotrek and Felix? Yeah, we can. They're just over there. Do I want Gotrek and Felix? The Lords? Pretty neat, I suppose.
Huntsman General.
Stop saying that! You've got the whole vocabulary. Use it. Get files protection, level 2.
I veto this.
Hey! Oh, we can get pig herds. Right, right. Okay, so yeah, pig herds. Monstrous beasts. Really? I suppose they're like... Yeah, they're like bloodhounds. Bloodhounds are faster. They also have more melee attack. They've got less weapon strength. And a pig herd is anti-infantry? Okay. They've got a weaker charge, too. Charge bonus of 52 on the pigs. 15 armor. Leadership is slightly higher, too. Melee attack is lower, too. Okay. Yeah, and there's also this, the feast carriers. The best way to motivate halflings to fight is to bring their food to the front lines. That way they have to stay and defend it. So what's it got? 50% missile resistance, 50% magic resistance, resilience, of course, and courage. Who doesn't fight also doesn't eat. Maybe the only threat to a halfling that might make them fight harder is the threat to their food. Constant around self. Cannot target if leadership is broken. Plus 5 melee defense and attack. Okay. It got tricks and little halflings, of course, on it. Here, take a bite. Nothing like a snack mid-battle to reinvigorate a halfling. Augment area every 45 minutes for 15 seconds. You can... Oh, it activates automatically when conditions are met. Does it? Okay, replenishes hit points and replenishes some vigor. That's nice. Don't abandon the food. If we can't save the food, then why are we even fighting? Augment. For 15 seconds, target around self. Cannot target if leadership is above 0. Activates automatically, plus 25 leadership. Oh, I see. If the leadership of this unit drops below 0, or drops to 0, then units around it get plus 25 leadership for 15 seconds. Okay. It's kind of nice. That's neat. Let's get that at some pig herds. I'm actually...
Provinces?
I know I just took Eschen. I'm going to go to Castle Drakenhof. Because they're going to recruit more units and then attack me. So if I'm all the way over here, we can do this. They'll take it. Fine, whatever. I want swine riders and cockerel riders. They're so farcical. Yeah.
Step to it.
Sure. Hey, Gotrek. Come with us, then.
The written word shall immortalize the horrors I have witnessed.
Well, now I'm hungry. Nothing like a bloodbath to work up an appetite.
Well, you're going to get more food than you bargained for with us.
Tracker of distinction.
Okay, go to Castle
Clear the
Templehof.
perimeter.
My quest is doom.
Go over there. And... Yep, recruit some master chefs. The Halfling Spear Militia. There's some afterwards some crossbow militia.
Godtrek, journey son.
What have you got? Do I want to give you anything? Oh, no. I call it Jackalite. Actually, I might give that to
Huntsman General.
Philip. There we go.
Godtrek,
I'm going to give you a burger. And that's fine. Wait, you've got a magic talisman. What's your magic resistance now? 40%. Okay, let's see. If I get the withering. Yes. Get the withering. End turn. Luckily, that situation didn't get too terrible.
Do not waste my time with petty talk. Make your offer and be done.
Oh, hey, Manfred. How's it going? 1,200 for a peace treaty? What is your greatest desire? Riches, trinkets, power, eternal life? Have you got eternal dinners? No. I don't want it. Okay. Income from settlement buildings. Plus 10%. Yay. Chaos stirs. An authoritarian. I am the law. Yep. Keep going towards that, I think. We could get Fire Mountain Soup. Plus 12 range damage from Hotpot Catapults and Kathleen Soup Tank. Or Boar Broth. Growth plus 10. Recruitment cost minus 25%. It's actually really nice. Minus 25% up recruitment cost. In 5 turns. Yeah, you know what?
Born to die.
The nation calls.
The men are keen.
Whereas Samwise is like, born to eat big dinners.
Huntsman General.
Can we trade with anyone else now? Sterling.
Approach and make your offer. That I make
Absolutely not.
No thanks. Why would you not want
Yes. Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Ignore that.
to? No.
No council of 30.
Okay, fine. What about Creepus?
I lead. No council of 13 here. Only Mimi. What could you offer?
Apparently nothing.
Champion of the Thou shalt treat me with the respect I deserve.
Yeah.
Yes, my lord.
I need more Spear Militia. Because I combined them all. So I get 2 more. Don't bother upgrading that.
Godtrek, journey son.
Get that. And a unit of ogres. There we go. And then you'll be able to help Samwise take Waldenhof. You encounter skull smashers. Okay. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I haven't really played as other factions against the Greenskins so much since the DLC came out, so I haven't experienced being on the other end of their wars. I've played as the High Elves for a bit, but not to the point where I've actually gotten in combat with the Greenskins. I mean, I played a bit as... what's his name? Eltharion? But, nothing.
Gotrek Gurnishan.
Hey, look, there's no more vampire corruption around here.
Making ground.
Okay, yeah, get the training field.
Raise Sigma.
You didn't take Eshin? No. It's completely open and you didn't take it. Okay.
Sir! Huntsman General!
You know what? No, I don't really want that. If I take it, you're just gonna beat me up. Yes.
Is it time?
To the provinces.
Okay, now we've got a roast pig on a platter. Every army should have one. Oh. We encountered a Barrow Legion and Powerful. The Empire is getting around.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now what brings you here with a sheathed blade?
Hey Boris, how's it going? Peace treaty. You're not at war with the Empire anymore. Yeah, sure, whatever. Didn't really have any grudge against you anyway. I was at war with you because the Empire went to war with you.
What does the Emperor
Go deal with the screaming old man. Pardon, captives.
now?
Move to here.
Onward! By Sigma's right.
In camp.
Huntsman General!
Okay, so
Leave no one behind!
what's our armies like?
Absolutely not. Insolence.
An army of skeletons and
Gotrek
zombies.
Gurnishan.
Huntsman General!
Gotrek Gurnishan.
They're all just like Pokemon. They just keep saying their names over and over again.
Scout Leader!
Yes.
And another unit of archers. Crossbows. 2 more turns until we'll be able to upgrade Castle Drakenhof. Public order is still a problem. However,
And what can the Dawi do for you on this?
military
farm?
alliance?
No way.
I refuse. Defensive alliance.
Nah.
Okay. If I could take Waldenhof, I'd be able to get trade open with Carrot Cadrin. I don't want to upgrade Eshin. Ugh, just because they could march in and take it, then I'd waste the money. However, would they do that because I'm going to be able to attack it next turn? Probably not. The AI, I don't think, will put itself in a position like that unless it felt like it could win. Yep, okay. Osland gets peace with clan creepers.
Welcome, my countrymen.
Not aggression pact. Trade agreement? No! No trade! You don't want your tobacco? Probably for good reasons. Oh sure, trade with a halfling seems like a good idea, but then all your people just become really lazy. Because the food's so good, they don't want to do anything else but eat.
Yes, a sound plan.
Okay,
March!
move up.
It is for the best.
Huntsman General! On the trail!
Move over here.
Camp and forage!
And
Got trick. Move
on the
over there.
move. Even slayers must rest.
How's Archer Shot going? Oh. Oh. Did Vlad von Karstein get kicked out of Grenstadt? But he's apparently still around. Oh, he owns Steingart. Okay. His growl is very appropriate, I suppose, for his mood at the moment.
The nation calls.
Honor to your
Defensive alliance?
Never.
Nope. Hey, Carrot Country.
Greetings. You no doubt have a request. I'll hear it now.
Not aggression pact.
Bound.
Cool. We'll kick the von Karsteins around together. I don't want to move my army into Eschen, because then one of them could come down, siege it, and then they could attack my other armies. Without my army in Eschen reinforcing them. Though they're not close enough, actually, to reinforce each other, but I do hate my armies taking attrition needlessly. Even if two of them are taking 50% less casualties from vampire corruption. Of course, as we're seeing, they just don't have the guts to move out and attack me. Apparently we've put the fear in the undead. Oh great, Todbringer's Wrath. I just made peace with him. Boris may one day become a great ally. One day. For now, he resents the duly elected Emperor's ascension to the throne. Never a patient man or one to hide his fury, he will be difficult to appease. Right. Bloodlust. Wade through blood and spill some more. Okay, great. Plus 5% casualty replenishment. Minus 2 leadership, minus 10 growth, because he's killing everyone.
To strengthen the Empire.
Foes to track!
Bloodlust knows no bounds.
Huntsman General! We will.
Glad that bug's getting fixed in the coming update.
I will marshal the band.
Okay, let's see. Waldenhof has walls. Garrison. Filled up with zombies.
By the comet.
Go and attack it. Oh, there's their tank. I mean, I don't think we're actually going to build any siege equipment. We're just attack them outright, I'd say.
Tits up!
Is it time?
It is time. Is it time?
Enough walking. Fight for our nation.
Okay, let's see. Well, it puts it in our favor, as it should. I suppose. Let's see, a lot of skeletons and zombies. We don't really have a good way to deal with them other than just carving through them. Because we don't have mortars. We've got these, but... Go through the front gates, I suppose. Without pigs. If we sit around here, will they feel confident enough to attack us? One of their armies might move behind me and to take Eschen. I think it's best if we just attack them right now. We take casualties, but afterwards we'll be in a safe position to rebuild our losses. It's not that much undead, is it? 850, 1,561, 121. And probably like another 1,500 from Manfred. A great vampire count. With an army of skeletons and zombies. Our ogre's a silver chevron. I don't think I'll use the hotbots to break a hole through the wall. As we... Yes, we'll use soup to knock a hole in their wall. I don't think I'll do that. I think we'll just attack straight up the middle. Because I want to leave their shots for dealing with the enemy units.
We are Sigmar's heirs. State troops ready. Sigmar calls.
Okay. Piggies. Oh, they're in a really wide unit. Well,
Yes, sir.
really fast-spaced unit.
Aldu calls.
And there's a feast carriers. And Samwise.
Smoke and mirrors.
Yes, smoke and bacon.
Black powder blast.
Okay. Turn off auto fire.
Sigmar calls.
Let's see these things. So, here's the feast carriers. There's a bit of a funky thing going on with their textures, it seems. I wonder what's causing that. But yeah, it's straight up just a roast boar on a platter with like tomatoes and corn cobs on a bed of lettuce or something. Ah, it's great. It's even got an apple in its mouth, does it? I think so. Something in its mouth. Yeah. They all look like they're robots from a distance. As I said, something odd's going on with the textures. It seems. But yeah, that's just... and the boars, or the pigs. They're pigs. They're shaved, boars. Without the tusks. They don't look that bad. And see, their hooves are really big. They're kind of adorable. Oh, they don't have curly tails. Well, doesn't matter. Pigs! Okay. March up.
Going forth. Gather the acolytes. On our way.
Ooh, reinforcements are coming.
Ready to engage. I serve Hish.
Gotrek!
Okay. You lot. March up here.
Go, go!
March up here. Charge the gatehouse.
Which target, General? Yes.
So this one is going to be better at firing over the walls, I believe, than this one, because this one's got a flatter trajectory.
The Empire endures.
What's on the walls? Crypt ghouls. Do I want to put my units up on the walls to attack them? Not really. Oh yeah, they're getting healed. Yeah, take a bite. We're just healing our units because of the pig we're carrying in, the roast boar we're carrying into battle. Oh, it's.
At speed. I go.
You're making a mockery of war. Ogres charging.
Yes, Seeker.
Got Tricks Doom. Has that symbol always been like that? That really looks like something from Warcraft 3.
Herr Jäger. Awaiting orders. Sigmar calls. We obey. We are Sigmar's heirs.
Okay, you two. Get up there.
The winds blow strong. Crossbowmen. No lingering. The Heldenhammer.
That's a grudgeon.
Moving now. Quick march.
The armies of the Halflings march to war. Okay. Yeah, they don't actually have that many spears, do they? It's just a whole bunch of skeletons. Charge in. Oh no, they're killing some of my pigs.
Sigmar commands.
Can you attack? You can actually attack over the walls. Right there.
A twin-tailed comet.
Boom. Unleash the soup. Move the pig up because we want to heal our ogres. They are getting a bit injured.
For the Empire.
Okay, I think maybe another little bit of soup over here. Do good. Go. The projectiles are so lazy. Oh no, it hit the wall. I think it actually smacked some of the zombies as it was flying around.
Yes, General.
Okay,
The Empire endures. Decline.
you got the walls there.
For Heldenhammer. Ready. Enemy wizards spotted.
Climb up the walls.
Look out. Climbing the wall,
There.
sir.
There we go.
Yes,
Another little bit of soup right there. If you can. It might actually be a bit too close to the walls. It's too close.
General.
Right there.
Our weapons are yours.
There we go. Oh, two of them fired. Splat. there's Gotrek. Gotrek, is there a lord next to you? There he is. Hunt him down.
Herr Jäger! Very well! Might is might.
I would like you to stop firing. And it's nice as it's working on the ogres. I mean, of course, they're going to be motivated to fight for us. Threats of not being fed. Is it time to send the pigs in? Get him! Or her. Okay, you're all climbing up the walls?
Yes, sir!
Yep. Good, good.
For Heldenhammer! For the Emperor! Take position!
Piggies charging. Group you all up together. Oop. Yeah, get that necromancer. I hear necromancers taste like jerky. This is what modding has turned Warhammer into. Now we get to see epic battles of pigs versus skeletons. I mean, those pigs in Rome Total War, they were flaming pigs. So it's not completely out of the ordinary. These ones are actually staying and fighting. Oh, hello. Maybe there should be a more, maybe there should be a tougher variant of the pig herd, which is a greased pig herd. It's got like more melee defense or something, because it's hard to hit.
Show us the foe!
Okay,
To cannons!
back that there. Splat. There we go. Let's see, I'm playing Warhammer. I'm lagging. Is it like affecting the audio or anything? I mean, I'm getting frames skipped due to rendering lag, but I'm not skipping any. I'm not dropping any frames from Twitch. The game is just a bit jerky. It is a bit laggy. Where's my computer? That hasn't changed since last time. Do it. As I said earlier, I am looking at upgrading my computer. Get 'em! Go, piggies! Ogres, charge them! Can you get in there? Are you able to... What? I would like you to go up on the walls and hunt down their lords.
On my way!
Go over there. Yep.
my axe!
Get up there.
Ah!
And
I'll die willingly!
yeah. Get the vampire.
Behold the silver!
Charge!
There we go. One dead vampire.
Contract!
Get the vampire lord. My ogres haven't lost any models. Wow. Drop some more soup there. Here it comes. Splat. I suppose it's the healing we've been getting on them.
Ready for war!
Move this up so that they get the healing aura on them is still. Yeah, now that they're all doused in soup.
Ready!
Berserker!
Go get him. I didn't want to attack
Mine host!
all of you. Just,
All right.
just you two. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Ooh, hey, crypt horrors.
By Ulrich's wrath,
Melkos mystify me as well.
I shall unhinge them!
Protect the roast pig. I don't even really see house motivation. One ogre would consider it like a lights. If that. There we go. Okay, hold off. Probably have soup some of our own guys there. Piggies, charge over that way.
The Grey Order!
Oh, out of magic. Okay.
Ready!
Fine! No
I
qualm!
want you to deal with Ludwig over there. Come on. Drop him off. And
Emperor's mercy on all of us!
there we go. He's dead.
My axe first!
Any other lords?
Slay!
Pick targets! Fire!
Oh, some of our ogres have lost some models. Two of them have lost one.
Soldiers of the Empire!
Go. They're looking hungry. Give them a bit more soup. And over there. Pig herds have killed 94? Wow.
What do you bid?
I suppose they've been fighting skeletons and zombies the whole time, but didn't expect them to do that well. No, one of them has fled.
For Heldenhammer! Battle wizard!
Okay. Charge in. I mean, some of you are going to go over the walls, but
Sigma calls! Yes, General!
oh well.
Slayer!
Where's my master cooks? There they are. Okay, some of them are in combat, so we're getting the bonus from them as well.
Gotrek!
There's Gotrek. All the way over there.
Behead them!
Yeah, they're still all souped.
Knowledge is power!
I want you to come in so they get the benefit of your glittering scales.
Kill everything! Fire!
Some more soup. Splat. Okay, stop.
Death to the enemy!
I'm using it mostly just to apply the debuff to them. The damage it deals is nice as well, but... I mean, I suppose also for the disruption. Does attack in an area. But they're zombies. I don't really want to waste it on the zombies. Zombies are just... we can deal with them. Not that there's much else. It's basically all just zombies left now. Who's that? There's Manfred sitting all the way back there. I had actually completely forgotten about Manfred. Well, Gotrek and Felix will be able to deal with him. Oh yeah, you want to keep these feast carriers out of combat. No melee attack. No weapon strength, no charge bonus. 30 melee defense, but... 104 leadership? 80 leadership for the Halfling Spear Militia.
Quick march!
Certainly got a lot of choices when it comes to proving our leadership. Okay, I think the skeletons around here are all crumbling. Look at those pigs fighting the zombies. Oh, hey.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Taking position!
Actually, hold on. Hold on. Fresh. Very tired. Winded. You know, I completely forgot that, oh, what's it called? This. Here, take a bite. Replenishes their vigor. So our units, which were climbing over the walls, it's actually not a penalty because they're completely fine after that. They're just like, oh yeah, you know, I just have a snack after once I get to the top, and
Standing by!
or a few times, and it will replenish their vigor. Yeah, the ogres are winded.
Good!
I mean, they can only heal up to their heal cap, but
Yes, sir! Come, lads!
every 45 seconds that goes off.
Be proud of the promise!
Okay. So we can just wait here, heal up our units a little bit. I wonder if it stacks if you have two of them. Oh, did it go off? Yeah, it went off. They're fresh now. Tired, winded, tired. Go piggies! Look at the piggies go!
For the Emperor! By Gal Maraz! Prepare for combat!
Attack them!
Where's the kill? Gotrek!
They are wavering!
Gotrek's fresh. Felix is tired. Again, he could have a bite to eat and then they'll be fine. So as we send you both forward to deal with Manfred. Behind these legions of the undead. Well, what's left of them?
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Okay, move up. Active, winded, tired.
We are ready! Go! Yes, General!
Master Chefs also move up because there's those Vargeists.
Still here!
I didn't really want you to
With
to all move up, but
For Heldenhammer! Standing by!
Beast Carriers move up as well.
Algu calls!
You can move up. It's a shame we don't have any more ranged. We have got these.
Let us go! Heading out!
I should have stopped my archers from firing. Well, whatever. We could just sit here and wait because they're crumbling.
Gotrek!
On guard!
Felix, why are you very tired?
Onward!
Emperor's mercy on us all!
Say no more!
Yep. Did Gotrek and Felix ever deal with Manfred in the books? I don't know. I've only read one of them. Demon Slayer. It's the only one I've got. Charge! Mwah! And there we go. And they're all dead. Decisive victory. Aha! Could it have gone any other way? Not really. Yeah. Beast Carrier, very good. Especially in a siege situation like that. Just keep it near the entrance. 392 kills, 406 kills. I mean, you know, you'd have a lot of skeletons and zombies. But it gave them the strength to fight and keep fighting. To not stop fighting. 95 and 171 for the pig herds as well. 89 losses, 44 losses, 63 losses. You know, originally, the first time I ever played as the Halflings, I thought the whole thing would be rather a joke. It would be a massive pain and difficulty getting anywhere because the units would be so terrible. But no. I mean, the bonuses they get, their militia are not really that good at all. Their defense is good. Like 40 melee defense. Along with tricksy little halflings, which increases it by a bit more. But then you have, like, the Master Cook bonus, what Catapult debuff now, Beast Carriers buff and heal now. And this isn't even late into the campaign where we're going to have other bonuses as well. Oy.
Senseless violence.
100 kills, 66, 51. Yeah, 392 on them, 239 on them. 392. Wait, did they get the same number of kills? No. Wait, 392. They did. These ogres and these ogres got exactly the same number of kills. 392. How about that? 406 there. Who got the most kills in their army? I see 44 there for that unit of Graveguard. And that's it. Yeah, just occupy it.
The land provides.
Because I don't want to cause public order issues over here anymore. We're gonna have a rebellion anyway, but... Yoink! There we go. Fencer's Blade. White College Acolyte. Sword of Strife. The White Cloak of Ulrich. Made from the pelt of a Midland wolf and blessed by the High Priest of Ulrich, a deadly hoarfrost surrounds the cloak, freezing the wearer's foes. That's very nice. Armor plus 12, minus 6% speed and minus 9 melee attack.
Yes, my lord.
Tempted to give that to you instead of your glittering scales. Actually, no, that's a talisman? It is. It's a talisman. I think he can. I think the other guy can keep it because you can get this also. The green leaf battle robes. Dried and treated tobacco from the green leaf plantations are woven into impossible robes, showcasing various runes of protection. Plus 10% speed, 10% ward, save, and perfect vigor. I mean, I kind of think glittering scales is a bit more useful because of the buff. It's his unique item. Let's get it. There we go.
Great Grumney's beard!
Okay, and you can get exorcism. Philip. You can get fervent.
Hunters!
The nation calls.
And Castle Drakenhof, we can upgrade that. Oh, you have a garrison in Wardenhof.
A
Nice.
good old scrap!
Equipment check! Never.
And from that, vampire counts are basically dealt with. They have no more regions over here. Hey, Carrot Country.
Welcome to my throng.
Trade agreement?
Aye.
Very well, Empire Man. Thank you. Just a bunch more money on top of that. What
Surely
bad?
an agreement will be reached.
Trade?
I'll ignore that.
Nope. Who's this? Azag?
There's the time.
No, that's Umug. Okay. Oh yeah, there's Snotlings. Yeah. Because I have the expanded
I am
rosters on.
preserved for a greater doom.
Yeah, Manfred's just not worth it.
Another hunt, another trophy.
Ostland has Nagenhof. I mean, it was open.
It is good to see.
Oh, I
fellow
can't trade with you
scientific-
because you don't have Nagenhof. Oh, why can't you keep your own regions? Essen's just like taunting me right there. But of course I have to go through Nagenhof. Or do they not have to? Why can't I trade with you? You'll be able to. Am I already trading with you?
It is good
Oh,
to
I'm
see
already
fellow
trading with
son-
you. Wop, wop. Okay, well, commandment. Let's see. Get Old Festdag. And get Vampire Corruptions going up here. Get Hold Festdag. What are we researching currently? Warbroth. End turn. We encounter Arguilin, Torgavan. Vampire counts are attacking me. Elman Gorst. Go away. How did this garrison defeat this? Seriously, they're not that good. 93, 132, 125, 174, 149. I question that game. But I'll take it. Okay, fine. That was really weak garrison anyway, so it's no loss. We got a trait for that? Yeah, for defeating Helman Gorst. Gorst or Ghost? Oh, enables poison attacks. Get Vampire Hunter also. Oh, we get Lumpenkrups fighting cocks. Here we go. Tribe, burger. Okay, well. I'll hunt down
I die
you, Jürgen.
willingly. Good odds for a great death.
Actually, it was terrible odds for great death because it's a cake. Literally. We've attached cakes to the feet of all of our troops.
A reckoning in blood.
Get rid of Ludwig there. And get the money.
Ahead.
And Sylvania is destroyed. By turn 32.
Yes.
Not like I was trying to do it quickly or anything. Go to Castle Temple. Over there.
Civilization. Born to die.
What do you say when I tell you to go?
That's beyond me. Madness. Nothing doing.
Right. Yeah, build the fields.
What does the Emperor bid?
Samwise. Yeah, get Butcher. Because that will increase the amount of money we're getting for Castle Drakenhof and its gold mine.
Huntsman General.
Philip, you can get Fervent level 3. Jovi, fast protection.
I will marshal the band.
Oh, you got up another level. Get Butcher level 2. Here we go.
Good, senseless violence.
Ah. Is that Icky? It is an Icky.
Yes.
Okay, Gotrek, how do you feel about being a troll slayer?
Gotrek, Gurnison.
Possibly.
Keep up. Follow my lead.
I need a bit more money for barracks. I'd like to get the chuck wagon. So I can build it over here. Okay, get that. And get the farm. And what should we research? Clergy Sigma. Continue with that. Because even though we own all of this public order, we're going to have to, you know, keep a lid on the corruption. And I'm thinking I will end it come the next turn. Because we'll be going on for nearly 4 hours. Pardon me. Ugh. Ugh. However, I think it's been quite a successful session as the Halflings. And then after this, I don't really know. Where would we go? South? Grimgor, Black Orc known as Grimgor Ironide, has made a call to war. The whole world quakes. We get Builder. Okay. Well, if I get some more heroes, like a captain, probably send them up to have a look at Kislev. But that's where we went last time. I could see if I can leverage some of the infighting amongst the Empire if it still exists. Stirland and Averland are at war with each other. Perhaps if I can defeat Averheim or Averland, take over that. That would be good. Rules also here, but mountains aren't very nice. I wonder how Bone Rattlers up there are going to go. if I get this, I'll also be able to trade with the border princes down here. Also be able to pay better attention to how the greenskins are going down there. I might want to get military access with a bunch of these other Empire factions around here so that I can march through and take some other regions. Apparently Nordland was defeated. Oh yeah, Wintertooth tribe has Schaffen. But I want to go in to see also what's up in Slev. What's ready to be upgraded? Mission. Sure, do that. No, and Icky ran off. Fine, go into Eicherschatten. And
Huntsman General. Okay, secure the perimeter.
you can go there.
So,
And there is also the Skaven here. I think in Cragmur. And I think they've moved over to Carrag Dromar. They didn't start there from the beginning. Is there also Skaven in Grom Peak? Or is that... That might be trolls actually there, because there's Chaos Corruption. Oh right, and there's a new settlement over here, isn't there? Yeah, Karak Raziak. I think von Carsteins are still down here? Yes, they are. They're in Steingart. Wonder if they would be able to take the Golden Order. Probably not. Okay, well, yes, I think I will save it here. And we'll continue with the Mootland or the Halflings next time. And probably the next session won't be as long as this. Probably be about 2 hours since I go back into my normal routine for this. I don't know how long this campaign will be. It's not as I don't know, we can get more done now that I have this on an SSD. Load times are much faster. Very nice. But yeah, usually I was doing 5. I don't know, I don't have a plan in mind. The last time I did Halflings, I did like 20 episodes, I think. Before I went into a more of a set routine. I don't know, we'll see how things go. There's a lot of units to see, and I'd like to have a look at all of them, so we'll probably keep going until we get... Well, so that we can see all the others, the, like, Hatchling Dragon, Chuck Wagons, the, various cavalry and all that, so yes. Anyway, I'll thank you very much for joining me for Warhammer 2 Total War Halflings campaign, and I hope you'll join me again next time.